My apologies. Are we good now? Insane lag? Should we just reset it? Lots of lag?
Do you not hear me?
What's up, man? You vote for Trump?
Of course.
Okay, so why did you vote for Trump? Okay, you left. Okay, I'm just gonna reset the lag. Sorry, the live. So I guess we have lag. And then additionally, my phone that I used to join in my main account, I don't have the charger out here. It's inside the house. I'm gonna go grab that as well. So we actually do have really good reason to restart. I'm gonna be back here in about 30 seconds. Everyone, just click on my profile. I'll be right back. You look pretty fucking stupid, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, first of all, you're like, what, 110 pounds, soaking wet. You got your baseball cap to the side. I mean, like straight out of one of those. Oh god, what do you fucking call it? Like Adam Sandler in that one movie where he plays golf and he just kind of like wears like the baggiest, shittiest looking clothes known to mankind. Like, bro, then not to mention, like, even the cap that you're wearing, like, it's not a cool cap either, right? It's like just one of those caps that you typically see on like depiction of a child that's like sucking on a lollipop or something. And then on top of that, you're like throwing slurs around, bro. Okay, get out of here, Mr. Subway Surfers. Like, you're not worth my time, quite frankly. We'll see you later. Let's go to get our next guest up in here. We got Luke loading in. Here we go. It looks like the Republicans are mad today. Wow, I think the association between Republicans like winning and being angry is like very strong. And we see like them being more miserable after Trump won the election, and then we see them be even more miserable after he was inaugurated and became the president. And I think that's because like the MAGA worldview hinges upon this victim complex.
Hello?
And you can't have the victim complex when you win. So it's like now they're just in this disillusioned state where they don't know what the fuck to do. So then they just scream with their emotions the same way they voted with their emotions. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for Kamala.
Well, I do appreciate you for coming up. However, we are only looking to debate individuals that voted for Trump, guys. For the 2.1 thousand people in here, guys, make sure that we are double tapping away on that phone screen, everybody. Make sure that we are double tapping on that phone screen. Let's get up to 250,000 likes. Also, make sure that we're sharing out this live. Let's get up to 300 shares. What is up, Swaley? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Why did you do that?
Good question. I know you're gonna like roast me for this and whatever, but I just voted off of how I felt and how my pockets felt when he was in office compared to Biden.
Okay, so you had more money under Trump than Biden and Harris. Yeah. So how did Biden and Harris cause you to have less money?
Honestly, like I said, a little bit about me. I'm not big into politics or nothing, so I ain't gonna.
Brogan, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Brogan. So just kind of like vibes then?
Yeah, more or less like well, the obviously.
Okay, what the fuck? What the hell's going on with the guests today, man? What is like?
Hey.
What is going on with the guests? What's up? How old are you?
I'm good. When was the last time you got your dick wet, you fucking little pussy?
I mean, what did you like to know about my sex life, weather boy? Anyways, I understand that you're mad. I need you to calm down. We'll give you a moment to calm down. We'll give him a minute. Here we go. Just give him a minute. Just give him a minute. If I was scared, I would have kicked you off the live. I want to have a conversation with you about what you believe in and why. I just need to calm down. Don't worry. Before I was a live streamer on TikTok talking about debates and politics, I did co-teach a kindergarten class, so I know how to deal with little boys like you. Just give them a minute to cool down. So, you know, as like a lot of parents in here know, like when you have like a disgruntled child, really emotional for whatever reason, you send them in like a timeout for like 5 or 10 minutes because they'll just kind of naturally calm down on their own. And as soon as ASM calms down, you know, let's unmute that mic, let's have a conversation. But we definitely do need ASM just to kind of calm down. So ASM, just give me 5 here, bud. Take some deep breaths. You are on timeout right now. I want to be able to take you off a timeout and have a conversation with you. That's why you're still on the live. Just need to calm down a little bit. He stopped unmuting himself. I think we're good. We're getting there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and unmute. Let's restart.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
There we are. Okay, so you obviously don't like me. I want to hear you out. Why is that?
I mean, Donald Trump said there's two genders, which basically that's why I voted for him. Basically, that's the reason. You disagree? Do you disagree?
What time is it?
I'm from the UK, and we
How
still.
did you vote for Trump if you're not an American citizen?
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't.
You left. All right, let's gonna move on to the next guest. We got Kevin Scott loaded up into the box. Wow, what's going on with the guests today, man? These people are very emotional. J-Pod, thank you for the $5 off Venmo. That's incredibly kind of you. What's up, man? Did you vote for Trump? You're just playing YMCA. All right, everybody, just give us a minute, y'all, for the 2,600 people in the stream, guys. Make sure that we are double tapping away on that phone screen. Y'all already know. We got our main account loaded up in here as a guest, so we can hopefully get this sent out over there. Wow, dude, people are so emotional today, man. Holy crap. Everybody, let's try to double tap on that phone screen. We have close to 3,000 people in here. If we were to all hyperfixate on double tapping, we'd be at 500,000 likes in no time. Also, do share as well. Jerry, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Jerry, 5 seconds here, buddy. All right, Jerry's not here, so we're going to move on to the next guest. Spam MAGA.
Hey, Dean. Can I rub my ball sack on your forehead?
They sounded like the original Evil Dean. That's crazy. Let's get the next guest up in here. Spam MAGA down below in that chat if you did vote for Trump and you want to come up and debate. Everybody just give us a minute, y'all. Spam MAGA if you want to come up. Spam MAGA if you want to come up. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Don't know what the fuck that was. We're just going to ignore it. Move on. Hi. All right, they automatically left. Yeah, man. You know... Wow, a lot of different takes today. Very interesting, by the way. Ethan,
Yo,
what's
can
up?
you hear
Did
me?
you vote for Trump?
I did. How's it feel that Trump got your job back, buddy?
Well, I think that Trump made an incredibly good decision by bringing TikTok back. However, I still think that a perfectly rational individual would have voted for Kamala Harris because I would prefer 60 great victims a day to have access to abortion compared to Dean having access to TikTok. So,
Having access to abortion is having access to murder, buddy. Also,
okay, so great victims that get an abortion are murderers?
I'm sorry?
So if you get raped and you get pregnant and you get an abortion, you're a murderer.
No, I believe in the exceptions, as does Donald Trump, but...
Are you driving, Ethan?
No.
Is someone else driving? Because you're obviously in a moving car.
Yeah, I'm in a car, but I'm not driving.
Could you have your driver say hi real quick?
Hello?
Okay, all right, sounds good. So you said that abortion is murder. Why do you think abortion's murder?
Because it's murder, man.
Okay, so it's murder because it's murder? That's not an argument.
Because it's a living thing, man.
Okay, so you're ending the life of a living thing and that's murder.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Okay, are you a vegan?
No.
Okay, what do you do to animals when you pay McDonald's $6 for a 10-piece McNugget? You're paying for murder because you're paying them to kill a living thing?
Well, that's different. Everybody has to fend for food. Everybody has the right to food. Nobody has the right to blatantly kill something for no personal gain.
Okay, so it's okay to kill a living thing as long as you eat it?
No. That's not the point. The point is...
why is abortion murder? Is it because it's a human life? Do you need me to help you with your own argument?
No, yeah, it's exactly because it's a human life. You can't just kill something because it's inconvenient for your own being.
There you go. Awesome.
Like
so you
saying
think it's wrong to end a human life. Got it. So do you think that it is murder to pull the plug on a brain dead patient as they're both human and alive?
that depends on who you ask. That's a
I'm asking
very
you, Ethan.
gray area. I mean, personally, I'd say yes.
Oh, okay. So do you think that it should be illegal to pull a plug on brain dead patients and the families of brain dead patients should be morally obligated to sustain their life?
That's different because you don't know what the person would want and all that. That's a very big gray area. But listen, when you can't ask somebody,
it
it's
should
difficult.
still be legal?
It's just as difficult when dealing with someone who's not born. What right do they
so
have?
if you think that it's murder to pull the plug on a brain
dead,
dead, if you think it's murder to pull the plug on a brain dead patient, but you still think it should be legal, why can't you just say, well, it's murder to kill a fetus, but it should still be legal?
because that's different. They're not even alive yet. They don't even have the right to be born, and you're taking that away from them.
So you define murder as killing a living thing. Now you're telling me that a fetus is not a living thing. So obviously an abortion.
I'm saying they are living, but they're not born yet, and you're taking that right away from them.
Okay, well, I don't think that a fetus has a right to life. The reason I don't think that a fetus has a right to life is because they don't have the ability to deploy any level of consciousness. And I only grant the right to life predicated on one's ability to be conscious.
That's your opinion, man. My opinion is that if you've even been conceived whatsoever, if you are literally one single cell, you're living and you deserve a chance. That's my belief.
Oh, okay. So do you think that you value all living human life the same?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna run 2 thought experiments back to back here. Pew pew to your head, you gotta save 1. Would you rather save 10 people to kill 1 or save 1 person to kill 10?
I'm sorry, I don't really understand your analogy. You mean kill one person?
There's a madman. There's a madman with a gun to your head, 2 buttons in front of you. You have to press 1. If you press button number 1, you save 10 people and kill 1. If you press button number 2, you save 1 person and kill 10. Which button are you pressing?
Well, preferably neither, but I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to say that I'd have to kill somebody.
Yeah, so which button are you pressing?
Well, just statistically, obviously the first one. That way you can save more people. But the problem is that you're going to go ahead and argue that I'm still killing somebody.
If you were faced, no, that's fine. So if you were faced with a predicament where you either had to kill 10 people or kill 1, you'd obviously kill the 1 to save the 10. So my question to you is, if you were in a burning building and you could only save the people from 1 room, in room number 1 there was 10 human zygotes, unicellular life forms, and in the other room there was 1 newborn baby, who are you gonna save?
I don't understand what you're trying to get at, man. What angle are you trying to prove here?
That we both value a newborn baby more than a human zygote, even though that would be a contradiction under your worldview?
No,
So
I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to do like kind of a 180 on my perception of what I'm trying to explain. I totally get what you're trying to do. My point is that, dude, you can't value one human life over another just because they're in a different state of their life.
I want to see you hold to that position and that principle. Who are you going to save? The 10 unicellular zygotes or the 1 newborn baby?
Well, but the problem is you're phrasing the question to make me contradict exactly what I'm saying. I completely get what you're trying to do. It's smart, man. But it doesn't work.
So then you admit that you hold a contradictory belief. So you admit you preach the principle. So you admit that you preach the principle that all human life is valuable and you can't value it more dependent upon its stage in life. However, you personally value a newborn baby more than a zygote because of its stage in life. Like, you're just telling us that you hold contradictory beliefs. And I don't know why Republicans do this. You guys paint me out as the bad guy when I point out the fact become a more reasonable individual.
All right, you done? I'm telling you that all human life, no matter what the stage that they're in, is just as valuable as the rest. And no matter how old or how young they are, no matter if they're born or if they're not born. I understand what you're doing. You're trying to twist the question to where I don't have a concrete answer and I have to say, oh, I value this person more than this person.
You told us the exact opposite. We're just going to move on. Stephanie, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Obviously.
What time is it?
Donald Trump, save us. Donald Trump.
Get out of here. Get out of here. If you're for the 6.4 thousand people in the live, guys, make sure that we are double tapping away that phone screen. We got our next guest loaded up right now. If you're MAGA, let me know in that comment section. By the way, Parker and Matt are coming over here right now, and we're going to run up a massive coast.
Dean, dude, you gotta stop this
Avery,
shit. Trump's already inaugurated. Come on, bro. You gotta stop this shit, bro.
He is inaugurated, and he is the president. However,
you gotta stop this shit, bro. You gotta stop it, bro. You're dick riding.
Wait, do you think that the point of this? Do you think that the point of this live is to convince people?
Bro. He's already inaugurated, dude.
You're right. He is.
You're such a fucking
So the point of this live. Okay, Avery, calm down. Calm down. Let me speak.
I'm
the
calm.
Point of this live.
Laughing. You're taking.
There we go. The point of this live is to have conversations with individuals about why they voted for Trump, to help individuals critically think to a higher degree, so hopefully individuals will vote better in elections coming in the future. Like, obviously Trump won the 2024 election. I'm not here refuting that fact. Trump is both of our presidents. That is a true statement. And overwhelmingly, like, the purpose of this live isn't really about Trump. It's just to get people to critically think about what they believe in and why. You know, like, I think that a lot of people voted for Trump on the basis of faulty reasoning, and hopefully through conversations about how their reasoning is faulty, people will vote better moving forward.
Okay, but like, it's not really a conversation when you don't let people talk.
Avery, you understand that I had to turn off your mic because you want to let me talk? I don't think you're one to talk. And yes, I do let individuals speak as long as we're
You
being
don't.
reasonable.
You don't though, and then you want to swear at people. Like, come on, bro.
How about I give you the opportunity to speak? Why did you vote for Trump?
Well, I mean, I voted for Trump because he's already the president. One, I mean, that's just really why I did that. But I mean, like, why didn't you vote for Trump? Why don't you tell me that?
Of course. So I didn't vote for Trump because he has bad domestic policy, bad foreign policy. He's a rapist. He's a 34-count felon. He attempted to religiously persecute and shut down all new Muslims from coming into America. It's also the case that he's incredibly misogynistic and racist and had a regressive economic policy that was bad for members of the low and middle class. And you voted for Trump because he already served as Trump before. Can you name one good thing that he did during his first term?
Okay, but wait. So you're telling me that you'd rather have millions and millions of immigrants in the U.S. who are killing U.S. citizens? Like, come on.
Wait, you understand that undocumented immigrants and documented immigrants commit crimes at lower rates than natural born U.S. citizens, whether it be property crime, drug crime, and violent crime. All multiple times lower rates than natural born U.S. citizens.
They're immigrants. They're not even allowed here. They're here illegally, committing illegal crimes. Like,
there's a difference between undocumented immigrants and legal immigrants. But then also, if you're referencing undocumented immigrants, what is the reason why you think they should be kicked out of the country? Please tell me. If they've not committed a violent crime or a bad crime, why should they be kicked out?
Because it's illegal. It's illegal to come into the U.S. undocumented.
Okay, so then we should hold people accountable for crimes?
Exactly, and we do.
So then why did you vote for a criminal into the position of presidency? That doesn't seem like holding him accountable. Yes.
Yeah. I never saw that anywhere.
He was convicted of 34 felonies. He was sentenced of 34 felonies. He was held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating a woman's vagina against her will, E. Jean Carroll, right? Who he said he wouldn't have sexually abused because she's quote unquote not the chosen one, and that she's not like attractive enough, right? When he mistook E. Jean Carroll, the person he was sexually abused, he held civilly liable of sexually abusing, with his ex-wife. So either his ex-wife was not his type, and he still would have sexually abused E. Jean Carroll, right? Or it is the case that they're both his type, because he said that I wouldn't have sexually abused E. Jean Carroll because she's quote unquote not my type. That's what he said.
Okay, but like I'm just trying to understand how you guys want illegal immigrants in the country when you know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. Right?
Wait, no, we want them to have a pathway for citizenship if they've not committed a violent crime or a bad crime until we have better border processes, particularly.
But they've already then after that, limit immigrants illegally.
Yeah, wait.
Avery, I said violent crime. We said violent crime. And there's three good reasons to offer undocumented migrants in our country that haven't committed a violent crime a pathway to residency. The first good reason is that a mass deportation of all undocumented migrants is practically impossible. If it wasn't impossible, Bush would have done it, or Trump would have done it during his first term. Both of these individuals ran on a mass deportation, but never did it for that reason. Then secondarily, it'd be very bad for our GDP. Right? There's a multiplicity of studies in which would demonstrate that undocumented migrants provide to our economy, provide to the tax pool, and bolster our GDP. It's estimated if we were to, deport all undocumented migrants in our country, our GDP would actually lose $1.7 trillion in the next 7 years. And then the third reason is just that our legal systems right now are not up to par. They're really slow and inefficient, giving individuals a lot of incentive to enter into our country through undocumented avenues. And yeah, I mean, like, those are the three main reasons why I feel like we should probably offer that pathway to residency or citizenship.
Okay, I understand that. But can we agree that coming into the U.S. illegally is a crime, though, right?
It's currently under law, it's considered a crime, right? But it's also currently there are plenty of things currently under the law, right, considered as crimes that we don't think should have that particular type of level of punishment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then, like, also, just talking about immigration, if there's a migrant that showed up to a legal port of entry at our southern border that had committed 34 felonies, raped an American woman, sexualized an American little girl, conspired to overthrow the American Constitution, and even tried to rig the outcome of an American election, do you think that they should literally even be let into the country?
Well, I mean, I mean, are you talking about Trump or what?
No, I'm talking about a migrant that shows up to a port of entry at the southern border. Should they be let in if they have those qualifications?
Well, I mean, he's already committed a crime in another country, though, no? Like, I mean, he should be in prison.
So this guy at the southern border committed 34 felonies, raped an American woman, sexualized American little girls, conspired to overthrow our constitution and rig the outcome of an election. Should our border patrol let them into America?
Yo, this live is actually insane because I'm being reported for harassing and bullying right now. You guys are
Okay, can you answer the question?
You guys are absolute losers.
Okay, Avery. Well, that's why.
Dude, I've been banned. I've been banned twice today. Stop acting like a victim.
Yeah, Avery, can you answer the question? Are you gonna answer the question or waste our time in front of nearly 10,000 people, buddy?
I can waste your time in front of 10,000 people. What's gonna happen to me? Nothing. I mean, I don't really care.
Awesome. So what's gonna happen to you is you're gonna get exposed for knowing absolutely nothing and having nothing but hate, contempt, and irrationality in your heart and your skull. And ultimately, the only reason you voted for Trump was because of vibes,
That's
bro.
fine.
That's what it exposes. So let's go to move on to the next guest. We got our next guest loaded up into the live right now, ladies and gentlemen. For the 10.5 thousand people in here, it is so phenomenal to see each and every single one of you. If you want to support me on Venmo or PayPal, they are on the top of my phone screen as well as in the link in my bio. You'll get a notification on the top of my phone and I'll give you a shout out. Same thing goes for Parker, y'all. Same thing goes for Parker. So let's go get that next guest up in here. If you voted for Trump, spam MAGA down below in that chat. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my, we had 10.7. Jeez, okay. You have algorithm push today? That's probably what it is, bro.
Yeah, well, also the main account's been popping up for the video.
I just have a question. Was it who supports MAGA or who supports or just in general?
What? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, no.
Well, I appreciate you for coming up. We are only looking to talk to individuals that voted for Trump. Here we go. Hey, Tristan! Thank you for the $4 on Venmo for the live stream. Everybody, let's show some love to Tristan down below in that comment section. We got our next guest loading up in right now. Spam MAGA down below in that chat if you do want to come up. Parker, if you want to help me get our next guest up, that would be
Give me one
incredibly
second.
kind.
I'm making a background with my the stuff for my bio.
Of course, Laundry, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you? Okay, Laundry just left. Joe! Oh my gosh, Joe! With a $50 donation on PayPal saying, it is good to see you again. Joe, it is great to see you again as well. Everybody show some love to Joe in that comment section, at least 5 big booms. As well as Dario with a $50 donation on PayPal as well. Massive shout out to Joe and Dario down below in that comment section. I want to get 100 big booms for Joe and Dario. That is so incredibly kind of you guys. As well as Natalie, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. Hale, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Awesome. So why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump because I think he's going to bring Christian nationalism back to America.
Jeez,
I have a question.
Jesus Christ, man.
I have a question for you about Christian nationalism. So you determine what should be legal and illegal in accordance with what is ruled as a sin or not in the Bible, right?
To a degree. Yeah.
Awesome. So, can we agree that in the New Testament of the Bible, it's told that all sins are viewed as equal in the eyes of the God apart from blasphemy?
I think you are misinterpreting that verse. That just means that you cannot go into heaven committing a single sin. That does not literally mean that all sins are equal.
Well, I mean, I think it literally does mean that. So do you think that some sins...
I don't think it does, and the oldest church in the world disagrees with you.
Oh, are you Catholic?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
wait,
yeah,
are you a cannibal?
The Catholic Church does disagree with me. You're right.
Are you a cannibal?
Yes. Which is the foundational church.
Wait, I have a question. Are you a cannibal?
No, I'm not a cannibal, Parker.
Okay, then can you explain to me? Do you eat the flesh and blood of Christ? Drink the blood of Christ and eat the flesh?
Yes, I do. Yes.
You know your catechism. So if you eat the body of a human being and you drink the blood of a human being, are you a cannibal?
According to you, I guess I would be.
No, according to yourself, you're a cannibal. Like under your own definition.
What
you're
argumentation is this, Parker?
You
want me to admit I'm a cannibal? Sure,
yes.
I'll say I'm a cannibal. Will you tell me why you ran away from Nick Fuentes? Why'd you run from Nick, Parker?
Why? I mean, is he a cannibal too?
Why did you run from him?
Is Nick Fuentes a cannibal?
Talking points.
Wait, can you answer the question? Why would I be running from him if I gave Dean the arguments?
Kristen, thank you for the $5.
You said that you wanted to debate him, then you ran, and then you went on your YouTube stream and fed.
I don't think I said I never said I wanted to debate him.
Did you give Dean talking points while he was mid debate? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted you to answer that.
Okay. What's the point?
Well, there
was one point. There was one point. There was one point I gave Dean. It was that if there is an increase in domestic production, there is going to be an increase in the price because the basis of there being an increase in domestic production is off of there being an increase in price. All of the rest of it was Dean.
Why are we acting like Dean doesn't fucking know this info?
Yeah, seriously. I was just bringing attention to something he already knew about.
I just want to put it out there.
I was bringing attention to something he already knew about. I've already told him about.
I just want to put it out there. Me and Parker hype each other up a lot, in these debates. So it's we'll be sitting and watching one another debate and we'll be like, oh shit, here's a great argument that you should run. But obviously the other person already knows and probably already has run.
I figured you did know this.
But we want to debate individuals about why they voted for Trump, not groypers about why they're Nazis. So we're going to move on to the next guest.
Yeah, that's
Caleb.
So real, dude.
Yeah, what's up, Caleb? Did you vote for Trump?
Sorry, guys, I didn't want to end. You guys were talking, so.
MAGA Mobile, we're just going to move on to the next guest, guys. If you are in that queue, make sure that you voted for Trump, y'all. We are just looking to debate individuals that did indeed vote for Trump. Emily, thank you so much for the $5 donation on Venmo. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, Emily. We have about 11,000 people in the live. If everybody started double tapping on their phone screen right now, we'd be up to 2 million likes in literally no time. So make sure that we're double tapping, y'all. Also, I just thought that I put it out there. I'd highly implore everybody to go check out my bio and subscribe to my YouTube through my link tree. I'm going to be starting the Dean Withers Show on my YouTube account sometime next week. We're going to be running daily episodes that are about an hour or two long. I'm currently in the process of building out a $10,000 studio for it. It's going to be so awesome. And it's finally going to be a show on the left to rival shows on the right, such as Candace Owens, Charlie Kirkman, Shapiro, etc. So that's going to be super exciting. Cassandra, thank you for the money gun. As well as Joseph, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I did. And before I start the debate with you, I want to know, what's your education background?
My education background is a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of Google, and then a little bit of college.
So a little bit of college. And what was your college?
I went to CU Boulder.
What did you study in college?
Oh, philosophy.
Philosophy. Okay.
Yeah.
This is why you and Parker are paid by the DNC. You guys are fed this information with no knowledge of economics.
I have a degree in economics.
Science. Right, Parker. Sure.
He does.
I have a degree in economics, yes.
Y'all are both losers. Good luck. Bye.
Wait, Joseph, don't leave. Don't leave. Why are you going to run away from... Wait, 1 second. One second, Parker. Joseph, why are you going to run away from two kids that are uneducated, that are paid by the DNC and given talking points? Honestly, if you leave this live and you run away, you're just going to be real beta male with your tail in between your legs. So I'd recommend staying up here and actually engaging in us with a conversation about what you believe in and why. Because quite frankly, if you leave, you're going to be a disrespect to all of the other Republicans in here. Right, and as well as everybody's gonna laugh at you in the chat and tell you that you're scared.
Yeah,
now.
Yeah. So how do you know that we're paid by the DNC? Like, seriously, what evidence do you have of that? Because if they want to start giving me money for saying the same thing I'm doing right now, then I'll take the money.
Yeah. We just want to have a chill conversation with you. Just give us 10 minutes of your time without running. Click on that profile picture and your mic there.
You guys, a sister company y'all work for is all paid by the DNC.
What's everyone
knows? Everyone knows you guys are paid by the DNC. And
what evidence? What's the argument? What's the evidence?
Sister company? We're not signed under any management company.
Well, yeah, I don't have any management company or any business right now.
Yeah.
They left. Okay, what are you talking about, bro?
Janet, thank you for the hand arts. Monica, thank you so much for the $25 donation on Venmo, saying keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Payment from the DNC. Thank you, Monica. I want to see 250 W's in that chat for Monica. At least 5 big booms for Monica and the DNC. All right, we're getting our money up today.
Dude, it feels like we have push, bro.
12,000 people in here. That is beautiful. For the 12,000 people in the stream, super duper good to see you all. This is worth it, Parker. I say that we be incredibly careful with our speech. We try to moderate it to the best of our ability, and we automatically remove anybody that we think may be problematic to the TOS, because I really don't want to get taken down. Sherry, thank you for the... Yeah, thank you for the $11 on PayPal, Sherry, saying from Canada, keep up the good work. I appreciate you so much for the love, Sherry. Everyone show some love to Sherry in that chat. What is up, 8 of the M? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, 8 of the M has MAGA Mobile, so we're just going to move on here. Tiara, thank you for the $5 from Tiara in the live. I appreciate you so much.
And Ron, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, because I have a dream. Cook these fools. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I love you and Dean so much. Victoria, did you vote Trump?
Yeah, no. I just have a question.
Okay, I do apologize, Victoria. We are just looking to talk to people that voted for Trump. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Is that your car in the profile picture or just in Meyer?
Nah, this is not my real account. It's a burn account.
Okay, nice.
Okay,
so
did you vote Trump?
Yeah, he did. Why did you vote for Trump?
Well, because I wanted to vote for a patriot. Someone that really believes in the USA, in his history, in his values, and that's one reason.
Oh,
do you mind if
God.
Do you mind if I just ask you real quick how many branches of government there are? He left.
Okay, well, that was great, dude.
Chris, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
A patriot tries to steal the
I like
election.
how they say that y'all are paid by the DNC just to bring up facts so they can verify themselves. Fuck Trump. Love y'all.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys. I do just want to put it out there. We are
Give
only...
me 1 second. I'm going to get my background.
Bye-bye. You're good. I do want to put it out there. We are only looking to debate individuals that voted for Trump. If you're in that queue, make sure that you're MAGA. It sounds pretty self-explanatory on the surface, but you guys would be, very confused with the amount of people that come up here that didn't vote for Trump. So, please make sure to only hop in that queue if you did. Once again, if you do want to support me or Parker, if you want to support the stream, the Venmo and the PayPal are on the top of my phone screen, as well as in the link tree in my bio. We get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, as well as we'll give you a shout out. Think of it kind of like a super chat on a YouTube live.
I got to make it lower.
Speaking of, B, thank you for the $10 on Venmo, and Stony, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. The 2 payments from the DNC. Shout out to B and Stony. What is going on? No name. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, so why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
Well, he's the only presidential candidate of my lifetime. I'm 18, but I'm honestly starting to regret that decision.
Dude, I'm sorry. That was like dude, I'm sorry. You said the only presidential candidate of your lifetime. If you're 18 years old,
that I could vote for.
Obama. You were alive when Obama was president?
He also wasn't.
What do you mean the only presidential candidate?
He also wasn't the only presidential candidate that you could have voted for. I just would have
in this election too. Seriously.
Shoot! Wait, that was stupid.
That was so stupid.
Okay, my bad.
Jeez, bro.
So why did you vote for Trump?
Well, I'm an Orthodox Christian, and I voted for Trump because the life expectancy from him being more pro-life than Kamala would be higher. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man.
And that it's kind of a longer reason because the Orthodox view of salvation is slightly different than the Protestant or Catholic view. But
I just want to ask you
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Do you think that all sins are equal in the eyes of God apart from blasphemy, as the scripture would tell us?
No, I do not. I can't remember the verse, but it says there are mortal sins, and Catholics would call them venial sins.
Yeah. So it's the Orthodox Church that believes in the mortal sins. Catholics believe in the venial. I got it.
Well,
so here's a thing. Do you think that there's morally sufficient reason to restrict a woman's access from abortion?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. If there's morally sufficient reason to restrict a woman's access from abortion, why doesn't God restrict a woman's access from abortion? Because obviously God doesn't think that there's morally sufficient reason.
Well, no, God can think that there's a morally sufficient reason. The fact is that God can't make you choose a certain decision, and you do have free will, and God can put stuff in your life to stop you.
Okay.
But if you are really set on doing something, then, I mean, you do have that choice. And
okay,
he's not
so here's my thing. If God thinks that abortion is wrong, but also thinks that women should have the free ability to choose abortion, why is it wrong for Kamala Harris to think that abortion is wrong because she's a Baptist, but to also think that women should have the free will and ability to choose it?
Well, I think there's a certain point, and this is something that I've struggled with and thinking about, and I don't really have an informed opinion, but I guess my best answer right now is that the people are most likely going to do it anyways, and you would want those people to have safe abortions. And you know, man, like
to me, man. Sounds to me like you agree more with Kamala Harris than Donald Trump.
dude, in my opinion, like I did vote for Trump, but I'm really starting to like kind of feel lost about politics because I was Protestant a couple months ago and I'm like, oh, Trump is so great. But I've like through critical thinking, I've changed a lot of my viewpoints.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, hey, I'll put it
hard
out there. So the only reason why it's socialized that any true Christian would vote for Trump is because the American system has taken advantage of Christians for so long to get them to vote a certain way by holding the slogan over their head that if you truly love God, you'll vote this way. For instance, white supremacists did this during the times of slavery by introducing the Slave Bible, which cherry-picked verses out of the Old Testament. And they perpetuated the message that any true Christian would support slavery in America. Same thing in the 70s or 80s. So the Christian evangelists in the American South in the 70s and 80s were actually very pro-choice. But then we had this new wave of American politics ushered in where people started saying, well, if you're a true Christian, you'd be pro-life, right? And that's all that it is today. There's really no reason, in accordance with the Christian faith, to support legislation to ban abortion. There absolutely is reason to find it to be morally wrong, right? But the claim would be is that you should find it to be morally wrong while also upholding the belief that all 170 million American women and girls should have the ability to make that choice for themselves compared to you speaking for them because you think it's morally wrong.
Yo, Katie, thank you for the $30 for payment from the DNC. Thank you for your service. I really appreciate that, Katie. Thank you. Laura, thank you so much for the $5 from Denmark. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Sherry, thank you for the $10.60 for love from Canada. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Hannah, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate that. I really thank you. Thank you. And Ron, thank you for the $20. Thank you so much, Ron.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Dean, I honestly, like, I agree with everything you said, man. And it's like, it's just hard because I really don't know what to think. Like, it's difficult. And I'm not like,
listen, I think that you're on, I think that you're on the right path here, and I appreciate you for coming up. We're going to move on to the next guest because it kind of does sound like you're starting to deploy your critical thought. If anything, what I'd recommend to you is just sticking around and listening. If anything, what I'd recommend to you is just sticking around and listening to the live, man.
All right, yeah. Hey, and dude, Dean, I admire your education and how smart you are, man. Like, even when I was like in my, I guess, Trump phase, I still followed you, and yeah, man, it's great.
All right, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, bro. Everyone, show some love to guests in the chat.
Appreciate that so much. Thank you for saying that to Dean.
As well as, oh my gosh, I just want to thank Amanda for the $100 donation on Venmo. Wow, Amanda. I want to see at least 1,000 W's for Amanda Double in that chat. That is so incredibly kind of you. Amanda says DNC payment. Thank you so much for the love, Amanda.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you don't know how much that means. I'm just going through the process of furnishing an entire new house, building out the studio. So your donation means a lot, Amanda. Seriously, thank you so much. As well as Thomas, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. And Ray, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. Just saying, I've learned so much for you. Thank you for educating the youth. It means the world to me, Ray. Thank you so much. As well as Stony, once again, thank you for the $5. And Nicholas with the $10. And Jenna with the $5. Shout out to Nicholas, Jenna, Stony, B, Ray, Thomas. And then massive big W's in the chat for Amanda. But what is up, Mr. D? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I voted for Trump.
Okay, so why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
Because I think he's just gonna keep giving money to the wealthy. So like, I really like that concept. And so I just, I want him to keep doing that. You know what I mean?
Okay. How much money do you make?
Over 7 figures starting this year.
Bethany, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo from the DNC and Dipey Don. I appreciate you for the love, Bethany. Okay, I have a question. So if Donald Trump wanted to give tax cuts to the ultra wealthy, but he also wanted to bring back slavery, but it wouldn't personally affect you or your loved ones, would you still have voted for him?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Well, we're just going to kick you and move on because obviously, right, you're either just completely adverse to any sense of morality or you're rage baiting. But like both of those personality types, aren't really conducive towards a productive conversation. So we're going to move on here. By the way, for the 10.5 thousand people in the live, everybody right now, double tap on that phone screen. Let's get up to 3 million likes. If you all hyper fixated on the likes right now, we would be there in literally no time. But hello, Ali, did you happen to vote for Davey Dunn?
I finally made the background, Dean. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. No.
No worries, Ali. No worries, Ali.
And then thank you so much. Appreciate it, Tara. Thank you for the $20. Thank you so much for High Parker. Does anyone know why TikTok won't let me buy more coins? Is this happening to everyone? I want to gift you guys more. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Tara. I don't know. I think I heard it was happening to some people.
Tara, thank you for the superpower. Yeah, it's probably just something to do with TikTok getting taken down. I'd expect all of their services to be back online pretty soon. Oh, wait, actually, the reason that you can't buy any new coins is because it's still technically banned on the App Store. So, like, no one in here can buy new coins. That's right. So, if you have any coins in your account, keep that in mind. Those are the last coins that you have for the moment. Which brings up the point, if you do want to support me and Parker, we'd heavily implore y'all to go through the Venmo and the PayPal link in bio.
And Cash App.
Yeah, and because
Venmo, PayPal, Cash App.
Because that's really the only way I guess you guys could support us right now. Speaking of,
and make
oh
sure you
my
go
gosh,
through the bio. Make sure you go through the bio, everyone, because there's some people that try to act like they're us and they're not us.
Joe, thank you so much for the $75 donation on PayPal. Holy crap, Joe. Let's get 1,000 big W's in the chat for Joe with a $75 donation. That is so incredibly kind of you, Joe. Let's get some massive big booms, as well as thank you, Natalie and Hannah, both for the $5 on Venmo. Michael, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
No, everybody follow me.
Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Bunny, thank you for the $1. Emery, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2. Thank you so much for Mary Grift, Miss. Thank you so much. They're going to call you Grifter for the background. So real. Abby, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much for love the background. Oh, I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, and Julicia, that is Julisa. Thank you for the $25 donation on PayPal. Everybody showed Julicia some love in that comment section. That is incredibly kind and thoughtful of you. Thank you for the love, Julicia. And Tegan, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh my gosh, yeah, sorry. Yes, I did vote for Trump.
Okay, yeah, real quick, just how old are you?
I just turned 18, so it was my first time voting.
You just turned 18, phenomenal. So why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
I think because around my area, it's mostly Republicans, and I think I don't really have that side of Democrats.
Okay, so in other words, you just kind of voted for Trump because of the vibes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. The best recommendation I have for you is to watch the live, forget the vibes, and engage in critical thought. However,
Wait,
I can't
actually,
really...
Can I ask her one question? Like, why don't you just, like, by vibes accept that E. Jean Carroll was sexually assaulted by Donald Trump?
Oh, wow. Hi.
Well, I'm not very educated on that stuff, so that's why I've been listening to your guys' videos.
Do you typically believe women when they like accuse men and hold their abusers accountable for sexual abuse in a civil court?
I do try to believe them as much as I can. I do have a sister who's made some accusations on men, so it's very hard to believe women, but at the same time, I fully support. There's just this tiny percent that they could be lying, and it's kind of frustrating.
Oh, okay, but like it's most likely going to be right, correct?
Yeah.
So then, like, you have best reason to believe that Donald Trump did crepe E. Jean Carroll, right? So then, why would you vote for him, or why do you think why don't you regret voting for him? Sorry.
I think because I honestly don't think we could take another 4 years of Biden. I don't think.
What did they do that was bad? What did they do that was bad? And Tatiana, thank you so much for the $100 from the DNC. Thank you so much, Tatiana. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Tatiana in the comment section right now? And Frammy, thank you so much for the $25 for thanks from the DNC. And does Dean have Cash App? No, he doesn't. He's banned on that.
I don't know if Tegan really has responses. I was honestly just going to recommend for Tegan to watch the live and engage in critical thought. But like,
yeah, I'm not very educated on this stuff.
Yeah, hey, Tegan, how about this? I appreciate you for popping up and just being open and honest. My recommendation to you is watch the live. I think that you have an opportunity here to really learn a lot and to test a lot of your own foundational beliefs that may be incorrect. And I think so does really everyone else in this live as well. So I'd highly implore you to do that, and I appreciate you for popping up. And at this point, we're going to move on to the next guest. Bethany, thank you so much.
$1.15.
Thank you so much for the $20 donation on Venmo, Bethany, saying, love you always. I love you too. Let's get 200 W's in the chat for Bethany. Very kind. As well as LaFoxy, thank you for the $10 donation on Venmo, saying, y'all are the only reason I still open the TikTok app. Well, how kind of you. I appreciate you for the love, LaFoxy. You guys are being incredibly kind. Parker, if you want to help me get up a next guest, I'd be...
Yes, I got you. I got you. I can help you now. Is your video popping off?
I don't know. I'll check it. And Paris, thank you for the $3 on Venmo. Let me check it right now. It was performing really well when I posted it, but then it kind of stopped. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's doing all right.
Dylan, did you vote Trump?
Yes, I did.
Why so?
Well, I'll just start off with this. I am very open-minded in many different ways with both sides. No, either side is right or wrong. But I guess what drawed me to Trump is, I guess, the way he persuade of the way I listened to him and the things that he spoke of. I guess, again, I'm not very knowledgeable of elections and, politics and whatnot, but
Okay, Dylan.
yeah.
Dylan. Can you name one policy of Trump's that you like?
Right now, I guess, would be no tax on overtime. As with me, I am a blue-collar worker.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't really believe that Trump's going to end up implementing this policy because he hasn't announced any plan for how he's going to pay for it. Additionally, he's actually going to make your life as a blue-collar, lower-middle-class worker worse with his tariffs. It's going to make it exorbitantly hard for you to buy the bare necessities to live, as well as if you want to buy a house in the near future, he's going to make houses more expensive as well.
If you don't mind me asking, how would that be that, I guess, if he raises tariffs?
That prices go up?
Yes.
Yeah, because tariffs are a tax on an imported good, right? And he always claims that they cause an increase in domestic production. The only reason that they would cause an increase in domestic production is because the goods that are coming to the country that are imported are of higher cost. So it increases the incentive for people in the United States to buy the goods from the United States.
Okay.
So that would rely on the goods being more expensive.
Okay, fair enough. So what about if it's the other way around? That because he wants to change tariffs where other countries have to pay, since I guess we're tax free on when other places buy things, right? If I'm not mistaken.
So you're saying, should we place taxes or tariffs on countries in which have tariffs on us? Is that what you're referencing?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing though. We're advocating for tariffs like he wanted Canada and Mexico, which the USMCA brought down tariffs on that, which was the original agreement set up by Trump. So he says he wants to do it to renegotiate his own trade agreement. So was his own trade agreement bad or like ripping off Americans?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Trump is just bad at setting up trade agreements, and the last one he did ripped off Americans.
Okay.
Tara, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Yes, Dean also did make a video about that law. Thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for you're also the only thing I opened the app for. Haha. Thank you so much.
Tatiana,
thank you for the $1.30.
Tatiana, thank you so much for the $10 on PayPal. Everyone show some love to Tatiana in that chat. Wingman and Joe, hello. Did you guys vote for Trump?
Hey, what's up?
I'll let
you
Joe
want to
go
start
first.
off? Oh, okay.
I'll let you know you were
yeah.
here first. So.
Yeah, Dan, I voted for
okay.
Trump. I've talked to you about it before.
Okay, sorry, Joe. We only talked to people once. I do appreciate you for coming up, though, man. You sound respectful, so I can appreciate that. Wingman, you voted for Trump. I see that profile picture. Isn't that right?
Yep, the greatest president alive.
Okay, if he's the greatest... Okay, sorry, let me rephrase it. If he's the greatest president alive, can you name one of his policies that he's ran on in the 2024 election cycle that you think will be good for America?
Well, who's the president right now?
Donald Trump is. So what is one of his
there you go.
policies
He's the
that he's gonna
greatest.
implement?
There you go. He's the greatest president
but
alive.
grocery prices are high, gas prices are high, housing prices are high. Everything's high right now. Price is high.
Can
Economy
I get an answer
bad.
to my question, though?
No, but that's not what I waited for. Voted for.
Okay.
You said, why did you support Trump?
So if you don't think that Trump is the greatest president alive because of his policy, then why do you think Trump is the greatest president alive?
Yeah, and why is the greatest president? Okay, because of Trump, we got TikTok back. Boom.
That's right.
You won't be on TikTok. You won't be on TikTok right now because of it.
That is true.
You'll be sitting on Facebook, man. Come on, man.
Well, I hear you. So yes, Trump did save TikTok. However, I would prefer the 60 great victims that are denied access to abortion per day in America because of Trump have access to abortion over Dean having access to TikTok.
Who got denied by abortion?
Repeat that. I didn't hear what you said.
Which 60 people got denied for abortion?
Oh, of course. Great question. So after Donald Trump elected 3 justices to the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade, right, 10 of our 50 states have made it illegal to get an abortion, even in the circumstance of grape. And in those states, every 24 hours, 60 grape victims that got pregnant are denied access to abortion.
Okay.
And I would prefer those women have access to abortion compared to me having access to TikTok.
Well, if you get pregnant without using protection, then get your ass to another state, man. Go to next door.
Are you literally
Boom,
saying
done.
that if a grape victim doesn't have a human right in Alabama?
Oh, a grape? No, wait. You didn't see. You said abortion. Now you're saying that a grape victim.
Most people in the United States can't just afford literally a random $400 expense. So how are they going to afford an abortion, overnight stay in a hotel, or a place to stay, the gas to get there, right, and the time off work? Especially if they live in Texas and it takes a very long time to get out of the state.
I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas, but you can go to the state next door, though.
Hey, how many inches are in 2 feet?
You understand?
What do you mean?
How many inches are in 2 feet?
I gotta look it up. But that's not the topic, though.
Now it is. This is my live. I decide the topic.
Oh, it is. You want me to go look it up? How many?
You need to look it up.
Inches. Oh no, it's what's it? 24 inches.
Because the chat told you.
No. I swear. I just.
Then let's see if you could do this.
12 inches, 1 feet.
How many inches?
Man,
how many
I
inches
just
are?
thought about it.
How many inches are in
12
3 feet?
inches. Yeah, 12 inches per feet, so 36.
36. How many corners are in a triangle?
3. Make up, man. What kind of question is this, man? We're talking about Trump, man. Oh, fake news me.
Okay, but if you
why
live
you
in
trying
some
to be
places,
like, why you picking on me, man?
Listen, if you live in some places within Texas, it can take hours to get to the other state around you in which it is legal to get access to an abortion. So multiple hour drive, taking time off of work, hotel, right? And it is the case that you have to pay for the abortion, which is expensive. The average American cannot afford that.
Yeah,
so I don't understand why you expect that.
Yeah, and it's got $2 for a condom, man. Go get a goddamn condom.
Dude, oh my God. Dude, okay.
Most abortion comes from failed contraceptives. 51% of abortions are a result of failed contraceptives.
Well, tell his ass your devil strap then.
Okay,
shit.
listen, bud. So there's a lot that I wish I could say right now that I can't.
Man, why you ass doing dingy dingy? You can't damn afford nothing.
What'd you say?
Why your ass? Not you. I'm saying that person trying to do dingy dingy. Then next thing you know, but I want to do what it called.
What the fuck are you yapping about?
I'm saying you can't afford food. You can't. You saying
one second. Stop talking. Just stop talking. There's a lot of things that I wish I could say to you right now that I actually can't say because TikTok's terms of service is very limiting. But here's the main point. So we've been trying to have a conversation with you about abortion, access to abortion, Roe v. Wade, etc. And like the only thing that you've had to say is, well, if you didn't want to get pregnant, get in, use contraceptives, etc.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. If a smoker smokes a cigarette and gets lung cancer, should they be able to go to their local hospital and seek chemotherapy to terminate the life of their lung cancer?
See, why we were in high school, they said, don't smoke, you get lung cancer. You should have listened to your teacher.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you can't go
because of the risk of lung cancer. But if you do smoke cigarettes and you do get cancer, should you be able to seek medical treatment to terminate the life of the cancer?
Then you have to pay for it, right? Okay.
Exactly, you have to pay for it. So should you be able to seek medical treatment that you have to pay for to terminate the cancer?
Yeah.
Okay. So even though you shouldn't smoke, if you do smoke, you should be able to seek medical treatment to terminate the life of the lung cancer that it causes. So we can agree that you shouldn't engage in unprotected intercourse, but if you do engage in unprotected intercourse and you get pregnant, you should still be able to seek medical treatment to terminate the life of the unwanted pregnancy.
Okay, let me finish my sentence. What I'm saying is, you talking about lung cancer, right? Okay, we all learned in high school, you smoke, you get lung cancer. Now, if I started smoking, that's my, huh? No, I'm saying if I started smoking,
Sorry, his internet just cut out. I have no clue what happened to him. Hello, did you vote for Trump?
Hi, yes, I did.
Okay, so why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime? That's right.
All right, so I heard you guys talking a lot about abortion, and I just want to put something out there. I had a miscarriage in the spring. I also am a queer female who grew up in a blue state, so I just want to give my background first of all. Something that I feel like we don't really consider a lot is adoption. So if you don't want the child, if you don't think that you can handle the child, I'm also pro-life. I'm pro-life and pro-choice. It really, if it's unsafe for the mother, obviously abort the child. But if the mother can't handle having a child, put the child up for adoption, because there's many women out there. Like my stepmom can't have kids. She wasn't able to have kids, and she has a condition where her hormone levels are too low for her to have children. So for example, she really wanted kids and someone else is going to go out there and not want their kid. So why can't they put it up for adoption? That's just what I'm saying. But you go ahead.
Adoption is not an alternative to pregnancy. And adoption is an alternative to raising a child. If there's a woman out there,
I don't mean
I
to
let you
interrupt.
speak for like a minute. What are we doing? So if there's a woman out there that doesn't mind maintaining pregnancy, but doesn't want to raise a child, an adoption is an alternative to that. However, women don't just get abortions because they want to avoid the obligations that are on set by having a child brought into this world, but also to avoid the pain, suffering, and trauma associated with pregnancy and childbirth. Additionally speaking, there's absolutely no good reason why our country should force women to be incubators for other families that can't conceive on their own. Not to mention the fact that the quality of life for children that enter into the adoption care system is incredibly bad. We could agree that newborn babies are in high demand. There's 1 to 3 million families lined up out the door getting ready to adopt a newborn baby. But as soon as that newborn baby grows up, all of a sudden they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nobody wants them. That's why when you go in to a Walmart or Target around Christmas time, you'll see the little Christmas tree with a shopping list for the
the angel
for
tree.
the teenagers in the foster care system because the quality of life isn't there. And ultimately speaking, right, there's absolutely no good reason why we should be forcing unwanted kids into unready households or forcing them into a system where there exists higher rates of violent crime, higher rates of DV, higher rates of SA, higher rates of drug abuse, etc., all because you think that a woman should have access to a very basic, integral human right such as bodily autonomy and integrity without good reason.
I understand like where you're coming from. I think that with the whole like pregnancy and child, I don't know how to like put this into like a concrete term, but I would say that it's a spectrum. I do understand that there are problems with foster care. I do understand that there are problems in the adoption system, and I do think that America really needs to work to reform that. I think something that you may be confused about, and I think that other people may be confused about as well, is the surrogacy system. So a lot of people who are unable to have children, they'll go and hire a surrogate. So they'll hire someone to go through the childbearing process, but the child will end up being theirs. I'm talking about strictly adoption. So the mother, let's say she's 14. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Can I propose an idea?
Yeah.
Even if the adoption and foster care system was perfectly efficacious and all kids that grew up in the adoption and foster care system were treated like royalty, I still believe that all 170 million American women and girls deserve the right to access abortion because there's absolutely no reason to warrant the idea that killing a fetus is morally wrong. Would you like to posit the reason why killing a fetus is morally wrong?
See, for me, since I'm kind of stuck in that gray area where I can't really decide whether I'm concretely pro-life or concretely pro-choice, I think that there should definitely be a limit on when someone can get an abortion when it is not harmful to the mother. Let's say, for example, if a woman is going through an ectopic pregnancy, obviously that is very, very, very harmful towards the mother. So then it would be okay. Can you let me speak? Because I let you speak. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound rude. I'm just trying to sound fair.
Yes, I want to allow you a chance to speak as long as what you say is directing you in a conversation to explain to me why the death of a fetus is wrong.
Yeah. So would you adopt a kitten and kill that?
No.
Okay, so it's basically, if you go through biology, it's the same situation for a kitten. If a mother cat is pregnant and her life is threatened from the kittens in that litter that are inside of her while she's still pregnant, of course you're going to do whatever you can to save the mother cat, right? However, let's say I get pregnant and I'm in college, okay? I'm getting my degree in international studies and I have 2 minors in Russian and HR. So I have a lot on my plate. I'm a manager for my school's hockey team. I have a job, like I have a life, right? So I know in my mind I'm not ready to have a child. So for me, let's say I make the mistake of having unprotected sex, right? Because I understand sex is a lot of trust. And I think we can all agree with that. There's a lot of trust when you're having sex with someone.
Yeah, go for it.
So, basically, let's say, even if I were to have protected sex, the condom breaks. Let's say I skipped my birth control for the day or like whatever. I am on birth control, but let's just say that small percentage occurs where I end up getting pregnant. Or, well, guys, I have been raped, okay? I have been sexually assaulted, so I'm not going to use that case. I'm not going to use the 1%, right? But let's use that small percentage of the case of... Can I finish my thought, please? I've let you finish, Dean. Like, please. Okay.
You understand that
so let's say I get pregnant, right?
You understand when I interrupt you?
In my mind, I'm not... Can you listen to me, please? In my mind, I'm not ready to have a child. I have things going on in my life. If I do find out that I'm pregnant, right now I live in a red state. I go to a school in a red state. So I have to go to somewhere where I can get access to abortion. Mind you, Planned Parenthood is still available, okay? I can go to my Planned Parenthood down the street, but if they say no, I can go to a blue state and I can go get an abortion because I know that I am not ready. If I decide to wait 30 weeks into my pregnancy and kill what's inside of me. I know that you're tired.
People are waiting 30 weeks and then they're just getting a lethal abortion. I'm sorry. What fucking delusional world are we living in?
If you guys are going to use hypotheticals, I'll use hypotheticals.
Wait, we never said it was justified to engage in an elective abortion at 30 weeks, right? That is lethal.
Okay, can you ask me another question why I voted for Trump? Because I'll give you another answer.
I've been asking one question for like 10 minutes and you haven't responded.
All right, so let's move on, buddy. All right, I
want you to answer my question.
Because I want America first.
I want you to name every single reason why an elective lethal abortion before 20 gestational weeks is morally wrong.
Because the baby is more than just a clump of cells. The fuck?
Okay, so I say you check your fucking attitude and recognize that you don't know shit about what you're talking about, and you are incapable of giving me a valid reason why access to abortion is wrong. I've been so incredibly kind to you on this live so far. I allowed you an opportunity to explain why abortion
I've been
is
kind
wrong.
to you.
I interject 2 times just to try to guide you down a pathway to provide me one reason why it is the case, and then at the end of the day I get, because it's more than just a clump of cells. The fuck? So I want you to name the morally relevant attribute of the life of a fetus prior to 20 gestational weeks that makes it morally valuable. Because all that I'm hearing is yep, all that I'm hearing is yep, and what I'm not hearing is a valid reason. And honestly, the attitude is really annoying. And I'm going to be open and honest about that fact because I need to be transparent about how I feel and what I believe. Now, I do have a little bit of a crystal ball approximation of what the future will look like for us. I'm just guessing as soon as I unmute you, you're going to ramble about anything but why killing a fetus is wrong. And I just want to let you know if you do that, I'm going to mute you, and we're going to go right back to where we started.
Okay, you're going to ask me another question on why I voted for Trump because I have a whole list of answers I can give you.
No, that question I asked you, why is killing a fetus before 20 gestational weeks wrong?
I'm saying that, do you not understand the stages of human life?
I do. Yes, so what about the stages of human life makes killing a fetus before 20 gestational weeks morally wrong?
Do you not understand that there's a heartbeat?
Okay, it's a heartbeat.
Wait. So heartbeat. So do you think that pulling the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead is murder, and people should go to prison for that?
Well, it depends on what that person decides before they go. Like my parents.
No. Let's say that they don't have anything. No. Is it left up to the family, or is it going to be murder if they pull the plug?
It's up to the person that's in charge of them.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
okay, but they have a heartbeat. But they have a heartbeat. But they have a heartbeat.
But it's up to the power of attorney.
Oh my god, the heart's beating.
Dude.
Oh no. Okay.
I think that's a personal problem for that family. My parents said as soon as you see me go.
Wait. So why can't it? When they have a heartbeat, why can't it be up to the woman to choose whether or not she wants to get access to an abortion?
Like the heartbeat of the child?
Yeah, prior to the point in which it has a literal fucking experience.
So when you say it's a personal problem, you're really just saying it's up to the choice of the family. Well, if it's up to the choice of the family, essentially what Parker's asking you is why shouldn't the decision of abortion be up to the choice of the family, aka the mother or the woman?
So is the mother being harmed?
Yes.
By the child being in there?
Yes.
Okay, is she being physically harmed to the point where she is sent to the hospital? Or is it just
you're
emotional?
talking about the typical elective abortion? Probably not. But obviously yes, it does happen. But I think that we agreed on an exception of the life of the mother.
Okay, yeah. So if the mom is not bothered, or if she's not physically harmed, not mentally, if she is not physically harmed.
I'm so fucking sorry. Is it family of a brain dead patient that inevitably pulls the plug physically harmed?
I think we're using
seriously, they can use their money.
like-
They can use their money. No, you just don't understand. We're using something that's completely analogous because they have literally a heartbeat. Their brain is not fucking working. They're brain dead. They're never coming back in terms of their experience. And what we're demonstrating you value is the subjective experience of the individual. You don't give a flying fuck about the heartbeat. You don't give a shit about the cellular life. You don't care about the clump of fucking cells. What you care about is the internal subjective experience that they have. And if you care about the internal subjective experience, that doesn't happen until 24 weeks. So why the fuck do you give a fuck about a literal embryo more than you care about a sentient woman that's living, breathing, has desires, goals, and aspirations?
You know, your mom could have swallowed you, so.
Okay, and my mother could have also revoked consent from intercourse.
She could have also aborted you.
That could have happened to you too. What was the point?
Wait. If abortion is wrong, because if my mother aborted me, I wouldn't be here, do you think that revoking consent from intercourse is wrong? Because if my mom revoked consent from engaging in sex with my dad, I wouldn't be here.
She's like, your mom could have swallowed you.
I literally have said multiple times that I'm not concretely one way or the other.
Okay, with all due respect, you're not answering a single question, so I'm going to take 30 seconds here.
trying my best to answer with the fact that it's a spectrum.
5, 4, there we go, we're there. I'm just going to take 30 seconds real quick to thank the individuals that have been donating to me. I do want to thank Mona for the $20 donation on Venmo, saying you ate with that incubator argument. That asked Mona, I appreciate you for the love. W's for Mona in the chat. That is MONA. Too hot for you. Could I get a W Mona from you real quick?
No, sorry.
Why not? Are you jealous?
So
I'm not jealous.
Jody and Natalia.
I don't feel comfortable.
Jody and Natalia also donated $5. W's to Jody and Natalia, as well as Hannah actually donated $10, saying I'm in downtown Denver right now. I see 2 ice trucks. I just want to say thank you and I love you so much. I love you too, Hannah. That is terrifying. Thank you so much for the love. Can I get a W, Hannah, W, Jody, Natalia, and Mona from you?
Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. I've never gotten a gift before, so thank you. You're paying for my tuition. Thank
Natalie,
you.
thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What God do I need to pray to in order to not
Are you
hear a
mad
voice?
that I'm saying thank you to people? If you can say thank you, I
And
can
Hannah,
say
thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Can you say thank you to Hannah for us, please?
Who's Hannah?
$5. She sent me $5 on Venmo, and she said, "Parker, be honest. How cooked are we? Very fucking cooked. We're cooked."
It's like, it's just
so,
like,
what are you going to use the $5 for? Are you going to spread more propaganda?
Yes.
No.
Yes, dude,
actually, unironically, yes. Every single dollar that is donated to me on the live stream is going to be reinvested straight back into
propaganda.
Studio.
If you want to support the propaganda, everyone, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree in the bio.
I just wanted to finish that. I just wanted to finish there real quick. You said unironically is going to be spent on propaganda. Well, every dollar that I make today is going to be sent directly into building a professional studio to film the Dean
because you're probably
Withers
not going to get a real job with your fuck ass philosophy degree.
Wait, what is a real job? Can you tell me what a real job is?
Bro, I'm literally I have a job lined up after school.
Nina, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love,
I'm
Nina.
going into the Air Force and
Cool.
doing
No, what
intelligence.
is I didn't ask you what your job is. I asked you what is a real job.
Yes, and I'm telling you, a real job is you send in a job application, you do an interview, they hire you.
You don't have to
fill out
sign in a job
paperwork.
application. Wait, do you think there's self-employment?
Well, yeah, there is. I've owned my own business.
Okay, so then okay.
But you have to fill out
yeah, did you have to send a job application in for that?
Yes,
Are you
we
going to
do.
fill out tax forms for your...
Blake,
your
thank you for the $5
self-employment?
on Venmo for the propaganda from the DNC. I appreciate you. So, Tua, if you think that a real job requires filling in a job application,
bitch. This fuck-ass girl in the comments.
Hey, dude, shut up. You're mad. Hey, real quick. If you think a real job entails that you necessarily have to fill out a job application and you don't have to fill out a job application if you're self-employed, do you think everybody that's self-employed does not have a real job?
My dad's self-employed.
Okay,
so does he have a real job?
Yes,
he has a real job. He has
okay,
his
so
own
then we have a
business.
real job because we're self-employed.
But I just,
Brody,
for
thank you for
me,
the $1 on
okay.
Venmo for having a real job.
Call me a
Megan, thank you for the
boomer,
$3
but
on
I
Venmo
really-
for
okay,
having
my
a real
pronouns
job.
are she, they.
Chris, thank you so much for the $6 and the 66 cents on Venmo for the DNC paycheck. I appreciate you for the love, Chris. And Josh, thank you for the $1 on Venmo for
Guys,
the real
I
job.
can
Thank
work
you.
a part-time job.
Kaylee, thank
while
you for
I'm
the
in
$1. Thank
school.
you so much. Sarah, thank you for the $1. Katie, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2. Thank you so much. Wait till she finds out you have 10 kids. So real. Tori, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much.
And
I really
for the
appreciate that.
$5
Thank
on
you.
Venmo for the real job.
And Natalie, thank you for the 5.
So
and Laura Lynn, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much. And Destiny, thank you for the $10 to spread more
Bimbo
propaganda.
is
Thank you so much.
crazy.
So I
wait. Too hot for you. Can you thank Destiny for the $10 to spread more propaganda?
I mean, I'll support all propaganda, I guess. So thank you, Destiny. Because apparently I'm spreading some propaganda, so might as well.
I want to propose something that you could do that'll probably make your life better. You come up here for a conversation about why you voted for Trump and why. That's what I wanted you to do. That's perfectly fine.
Then you asked me about one
here.
thing.
Just give me a moment here. So far in this live, you've demonstrated a very high level of anger and a very low level of intelligence.
Sorry,
Very
it's just
high level of cockiness.
I have the high level of anger
And
from where I'm
one
from. I'm
moment.
from Philly, all right?
Very high level of cockiness and a very low level of critical thought invested into your beliefs and why. It'd be very beneficial for you to be more humble in what you believe, so you leave the opportunity to learn open.
So I actually, going into this election, I kept a very open mind, all right? I originally wanted to vote for RFK Jr. Okay, I wasn't
Please save
independent.
us, everyone.
Why does that make so much
$5 in Kira?
I wasn't independent, okay?
Grace, thanks for the $4 of Venmo for the studio.
All right,
Thank you for having a fake job and spreading propaganda. Thank you so much.
Okay, anyways, so I was an independent, and a lot of my friends voted for Kamala, and they were planning, this was before the election, obviously, so my friends were planning on voting for Kamala.
Nope.
I guess she got banned? It just said that she went offline. I don't know. Ed, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love, Ed. Everybody make sure to show some love to Ed down below in that comment section, as well as Hassan. Thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. Thank you, Ed and Hassan.
There are 14,000 people in the live. Everyone tap that screen, fill the bar up a few times. Let's get up to 5 million likes, everyone. I would really appreciate that. Tara, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Andrew, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Actually crazy.
Also, real quick before we talk to Matt here, I want to offer everybody in here a little bit of a proposition. So, as we all know, I've spoken very briefly about the Dean Withers show and what I'm going to be starting on YouTube sometime next week as soon as we get the studio built out. Right now on YouTube, we are at 47.1 thousand subscribers. If we could get up to 50,000 subscribers in the next 10 minutes, I will tell y'all more about the Dean Withers show and what's to come, and it's going to be awesome. So, if you want to subscribe to me,
And while you're doing it, subscribe to Parker, get a job,
Hell yeah.
Ed, thank you for the $10 to go get a real job. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, yo, Epic Box Battles. Thank you so much for the Interstellar. That is craziness. Thank you so much for the love, Epic Box Battles. Everybody show some love to Epic Box Battles down below in that chat. That is so incredibly kind. Thank you for the love, Epic Box Battles, as well as Trina with a $5 on Venmo. Matt, welcome in. Did you vote for Trump?
I just had a quick question, if that is okay with you.
Hazel Eyes, thank you for the $5 for the Discord abortion fund. The 5th one is free. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nina, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. And then Nika, thank you so much. Appreciate the $1. Did you see what Elon did? Yes. And Dean even made a video about it.
Yeah. Guys, please, if you're in that queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. We are just looking to debate individuals that did indeed vote for Trump for the 13,000 people in here. If everybody hyper-fixated on double tapping that phone screen, we would be at 3 million likes in literally 10 seconds. Everybody tap, 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 as well as everyone's asking what the YouTube channel is. Go to YouTube and literally just search up Dean Withers' channel. You'll find it. As well as you could just find it through the link in my bio. But let's get the next guest, Connor, up in here, y'all. Everybody just give us a minute to get that next guest up, y'all. What is going on? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, MAGA Mobile.
Yes, sir. Keep tapping that screen, everyone. Fill the bar up a few times. Let's get up to 5 million likes, everyone. Let's get it going quick. Let's get it going quick. It looks like we have actual push today, so I'm glad to see that.
Yeah. Gracie and Zoe, thank you both for the $5 on Venmo and PayPal. Then Wyatt, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Cameron, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
It's good. It's happening.
Cameron's not here. Banned. Guys, spam MAGA down below in that comment section if you want to come up. Go ahead, Parker.
Sid, thank you for the $5. I will be. Okay. And then Elida, thank you so much. I appreciate the $50 for We Missed You, Parker. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. And Kira, thank you for the $2. And Ping, thank you so much for the $2.
As well as Elida, thank you so much for the $50 as well. Let's get 1,000 big W's for Elida in that chat. And Cody with a $25 on PayPal saying, never let up, gang. I will never let up, Cody. I appreciate you for the love. Let's get some massive big booms for Elida and Cody. What is going on? Did you vote for Trump? Speak. Okay, honestly,
Hi, I just wanted to say you guys are...
we're just gonna start pulling from the chat. So if you guys want to come up and debate because you voted for Trump, spam MAGA down below in that chat, and we will get you up here. Just please, just let me know in the chat. This is probably the easiest way to join the live right now. We're gonna try to get the next guest up as we speak. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Super duper simple, super duper easy. Everyone is loading in. Hello,
I'm sorry. I don't know Trump, but I love.
I'm so sorry. You are a fetus. Hi, Ryan. Did you vote for Trump? Ryan, speak. Okay, what is going on with people hopping in the queue than just being afraid of speaking? By the way, I got some shit in my mouth. We have a couple more minutes here before the deadline for 50,000 subs on YouTube. We are how far away? Okay, we've only gotten 500 subs. Everyone make sure to go subscribe. What is going on? How do you? Okay, see, this is the issue. People are hopping in the queue and getting stage fright. I'll stage fright in that chat while we get our next guest out of the box. Everyone just be patient. What's going on? Did you vote for Trump? Derek, I guess we got some more stage fright, guys. Please. No more stage fright, y'all. No more stage fright. This is embarrassing. All right, moving on to the next guest. Parker, if you want to help me get a guest up here, it'd be incredibly kind.
Got you.
Then also, I'm kind of scared that, like, I just don't want to fuck with the algorithm at all.
I can't swipe.
Will, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how old are you?
21.
All right, why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
I would argue Bush is worse. Bush is worse. He had Dick Cheney as his VP.
Dick Cheney was pretty bad. He's probably the worst vice presidential candidate of your lifetime.
But Dick Cheney influenced Bush.
And I still believe Bush, with Dick's influence, is not as bad as Trump. So
that's a fair take. I don't hate that. I mean, both of them aren't the best, but I think one of the big reasons I actually did vote for Trump was when Dick Cheney supported Kamala. I couldn't do it.
Okay,
Kamala,
so Dick Cheney endorsing
Wait, so the
Kamala
KKK
Harris.
supported Trump?
Yeah, so Dick Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris was your red line, but the KKK
it wasn't the game. I mean, I was originally going RFK, and that I liked, and the reason I liked RFK was because of his lawsuits against medical and hospitals.
That's awesome, but I do want to know why you voted for Trump.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Voted for Trump, RFK, the Dick Cheney support. I also lived in China for 6 years. When I lived in China, there was a lot of things that I witnessed, and looking back on it, to me, I felt like Trump could deal with kind of just the way China was. I know it's such a dumb thing to say, but
all these reasons are very baseless or elusive. Like, once again, the whole Dick Cheney thing. Apparently, Dick Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris. Red line against voting for Kamala Harris. KKK endorsing Trump. Not a red line against endorsing Trump. And then you just said a name, RFK. That's very elusive. It doesn't really mean anything to me. And then you said that you lived in China for 6 years. Also very elusive. Do you have any non-elusive reasons why you voted for Trump?
I am against abortion. I will say that. Not in terms of, and my abortion terms are pretty loose when I say against. So when I'm against it, I'm against, like, God, what's the way to word it?
So you voted for Trump because you're against abortion. So why do you think abortion is wrong?
I do believe that after, what is it? Is it 12 weeks? You know, I think there should be. I think abortion is okay up until a certain time period, which I did see.
Okay, but that's not what I asked you.
Repeat what you want me to say. I'm against abortion. Yeah, I'm pro.
Well, I appreciate you for being kind. Unfortunately, we are going to move on to the next guest. I just saw red flags that kind of stood out to me. That just would kind of create an unproductive environment. I'm so sorry, Will. I hope that you don't take that disrespectfully. We're going to move on to the next guest. We got Charlie Thomas loading up in the box. I'm sorry for drawing that red line, you guys. You know, I've been trying to get better at making sure that the conversations on the platform kind of pass some sort of a quality check, and I just don't think that one did. Gracelyn, thank you so much for the $20 donation on PayPal. That is very kind. Everybody show some love to Gracelyn in that chat. 200 W's for Gracelyn. As well as Liberty, thank you for the $10 on Venmo saying he doesn't know why he voted for Trump. Real. Aaliyah, thank you for the $5 saying thank you for continuing to fight for our rights. Of course. Thank you guys for the love. What is up, Charlie? Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
So, similar to what I've asked of the last couple guests, why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of modern American history?
I don't think he's the worst president. I think he's actually the best. Honestly, I just think Kamala's weak. Trump's a lot stronger.
Okay, so why is Kamala Harris weak?
Why? I mean, like, do you see Trump? You see what he did in his last presidency?
I sure did see what he did in his last
Yeah,
presidency.
did you see how powerful he was? How much peace there was? And then when Joe Biden gets in, everything kind of goes to shit.
Okay, so here's a question. What conflict did the Biden-Harris administration start?
Well, I can't name a conflict, but I can say that we were not. Russia and Ukraine weren't at each other before Biden was elected.
So
There
what
was
you're
more
saying
peace.
is they happened in the world under their administration, therefore they caused it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Trump's president right now. Gas prices are high. Grocery prices are high. Everything's high in price. Housing prices. Do you blame Trump?
No, I don't blame Trump whatsoever.
But he's
actually,
president. But he's president.
he's been president not even a whole day yet.
Wait, so now you identify external causes? I thought you just said because they're president, you blame them.
Wait, what? No, Trump ain't even been in office yet, dude. What are you talking about?
He is in office. He's been inaugurated.
When did he get inaugurated?
Today.
Okay. Have you had time to do anything today? Because they're still doing parades. So he hasn't
Okay,
really had
now
time
you're
to do
saying that
anything.
like he has to do things. You don't
I'm
just
not
blame
blaming-
them
I'm not
because
bla-
they're
I'm not
president.
blaming-
So
I'm
what
not
did the
blaming Trump
Biden-Harris
for anything.
so what did the Biden-Harris administration do to make the economy bad?
What do they do to make it bad? I mean, like, dude, have you been to a gas station? Have you been to a gas station?
They're literally saying that if it
They're
happens
not
in the world,
sentient.
Corn, thank you for the Paddington. So if it happens in the world, the president caused it. So do you think that Donald Trump caused COVID, meaning that he is directly responsible for the deaths of close to 5 million individuals?
No, he didn't cause COVID.
But it happened in our country under his presidency.
At the end of his presidency.
Exactly.
At the very end.
And
But what do you think COVID came from? You think it came from Trump? You think he released it?
So you're identifying external variables that could have influenced COVID to exist apart from the presidency. So the question here would be, if external variables can influence things that occur in our country apart from the presidency, we need to isolate for those external variables when we make claims that presidents cause things. So I'm going to ask you to isolate for the external variables that could have influenced the price of gasoline in America and demonstrate to me how Biden and Harris caused there to be higher gas prices by telling me either what policy they influenced to get passed through Congress that caused them or what executive order he signed into law. Can you do that for me?
I can't. I don't know any policies from the top of my head. I just watch Fox News.
Charlie, is this
and
a
I
troll?
learned from them. No,
Are you
this is not a
trolling?
troll. Not whatsoever, no.
So do you have any bit of like introspective ability to be able to see how incredibly stupid of a remark that was? And I mean that seriously. I don't mean that as a diss.
What do you? I mean, I don't know how that was stupid of a remark. Other than
Jordan, thank you so much for the $15 on Vim. I appreciate that. Saying I know I followed all of your accounts, but I just realized I've unfollowed all of them. I actually had a lot of people say that they came back to TikTok and they weren't following me anymore. As well as Eli, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. Let's get some love shown to Jordan and Eli in that comment section. So I just want to ask you one last question here. Can you name one piece of legislation ever passed through Congress ever?
I cannot. No. But can I ask you a question?
Unfortunately, not, Charlie.
Why not?
Hey, what's up? Did you
Why
vote for
not?
Trump?
Hello?
Hey, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, all right. Why?
Border security.
Okay, this is going to be a hard question.
Okay.
Name one border policy that Donald Trump ran on in the 2024 election cycle.
Executive order to send the National Guard to secure the border in Texas.
And how are they going to do that?
He's just going to send them down there.
To do what?
Stop illegals from coming in.
How?
Them being there alone, I think, will deflect illegals
So
from
we've
coming in.
actually never funded Border Patrol more than we have under Biden and Harris, meaning that we've never had more people at the southern border. So was the border its best it's ever been under Biden and Harris?
No, I don't think it's the best it's ever been. I think we had more illegals pouring in than ever before.
So then obviously the amount of people at the border doesn't mean anything. Second question. Can you name one policy that Donald Trump influenced to get passed during his first 4 years that was effective for immigration?
No, but he's signing an executive order as we speak.
There you go.
Is he not signing an executive order as we speak?
So that just kind of sounds, I personally have not heard of this executive order, but as I already detailed, that sounds like a lot of rhetoric and not a whole lot of long-term solutions. Can you understand how I might say that just sending the National Guard to the border is not a long-term solution to resolve the issues with our legal systems and migration?
I can agree, but him talking about it...
So does he have any policy to resolve the long-term issues that exist at our southern border?
I don't think it requires policy to solve an issue like that. Him just let alone talking about it, I think him saying that he wants to not let more illegals in deflects illegals from coming in for fear.
Okay, so here's the deal. Kamala Harris told migrants from Guatemala to turn around and to go home at the start of their presidency. Obviously, that didn't happen. So your claim was false, but all that you're telling me right now is that Trump doesn't have policy, he just has rhetoric, and you think that's a defensible good point about him. This is my issue with Republicans when it comes to immigration. You guys lack substance, you guys lack policy, and all you have is rhetoric, and it has been this way for the last 30 years. It was the same thing with Bush. He called for mass deportation to rile the vote of prejudiced white people, to scare them against this elusive boogeyman of the undocumented migrant that is painted to be a rapist that will kill your kids and eat your family pets, when in all reality, it has nothing to do with actually fixing the issues at our southern border, and it's all to do with rallying support around a party with no actual proactive long-term solutions in mind. That is my issue with Republicans when it comes to immigration, and the reason why I think Democrats are better when it comes to immigration is because they actually have cohesive, substantive policy. For instance, the Biden-Harris administration tried to pass a bipartisan border bill through Congress 2 years ago that included more funding for Border Patrol, more funding for courts on the border. It would have expedited asylum-seeking claims. It would have made the legal processes of migration significantly easier, decreasing the incentive that exists for individuals to enter in through undocumented means. And Donald Trump told Republicans to vote against it. He told them to torpedo the bill because he doesn't even want a good solution for issues at our southern border. Because if the issue is fixed, he will no longer get a vote from the prejudiced, deluded white people. Okay? And that's the truth. That's why we agreed that he doesn't have policy and he just has rhetoric.
Do you disagree that there was a border crisis throughout the Biden and Harris administration?
No, I don't. I don't disagree. There was.
Do you think there was one under Trump in his first term?
Yeah,
under the same definition, there would be, yes.
Yeah. And the reason why I think that there was a border crisis under Biden and Harris was because of the expiration of Title 42 onset by COVID. We should be evaluating the response of the Biden and Harris administration to the crisis, not basically saying they caused it. And I think they responded perfectly. They tried to pass legislation through Congress. Trump stopped them. Then he signed an executive order into law decreasing border crossings to lower numbers than what we had at the end of Trump's first term.
You don't think that the rhetoric of him saying, hey, we're going to deport all of you illegals if you come, you don't think that's enough to deter illegals? Like, obviously, you want to...
One, I don't think you should call people illegals. Two, what you're not taking into account is that just saying rhetoric of don't come here isn't going to prevent people from coming here when there's economic insecurity. Kamala Harris herself said, do not come, right? And yet people still came because of economic insecurity around the world because of global inflation. That is the reason.
Also, it's like... It's not a long-term solution, bro. It's like a fucking crypto pump and dump. You could say all the words you want. And yes, to some extent, it will incentivize individuals to engage in a particular action. But it's not a long-term solution.
Could you think of a long-term solution? Because they're illegal immigrants, right? And you said don't call people illegals. Like, if they're illegally crossing into the country, what they're doing is illegal.
So you care a lot about immigration.
That was probably my number one cause of voting for Trump.
So if a legal migrant showed up at a legal port of entry along our southern border, and Border Patrol found out prior to letting them in, they had committed 34 felonies, they'd raped an American woman, they'd conspired to overthrow the American Constitution, and they tried to rig the outcome of an American federal election, do you think that they should be let into our country, or do you think they should be turned around?
So just to make sure I'm understanding your question, you said if somebody legally came in through a legal port of entry,
if
and
they
found
tried
out
to come in through a legal port of entry and they found all those things out, should they be let in or should they be turned around?
I don't think that rapists should be let into the country, no.
Okay, so in other words, if Trump was born in Mexico, he shouldn't be let in the country. But because Trump was born in New York, he should be allowed to run the country. I didn't fill you in on this, but every single qualification that I just named off about this hypothetical migrant is true to a T of Donald J. Trump.
I don't think Trump raped anybody. I'm pretty sure George Stephanopoulos is sorry, TikTok, yeah. I'm pretty sure George Stephanopoulos got sued and had to pay because he
I'll explain the distinction. So legally under the law for civil courts, right, it was not civilly liable of rape, it was civilly liable of sexual abuse. But the sexual abuse in question is forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against our will, which by the definition we use in a colloquial sense, it is grape. So calling Trump a grapist is okay, but saying he's civilly liable of grape isn't, because under the legal statute, it's not considered legally grape, but under our colloquial usage, it is grape. So he is a grapist, and I cannot be sent to prison or anything or be fined or get any defamation charges for saying that he's a grapist because it's true, right? But saying civilly liable of grape, right, is legally incorrect. So that's the only reason why there would be that type of perspective.
So
makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. But just
so he's still a grapist. You agree that's still forceful penetration of a woman's vagina against her will is grape.
Yeah, that is that. Yeah.
Okay, so if you agree that it's grape, then why is it the case that you want to vote for the same person that you said you wouldn't even allow into the country for presidency? You won't allow them in the country, but you'll allow them in the Oval Office, and you'll vote for them actually.
Because I think a lot of the cases that were brought forth against him were politically motivated.
So sure, you could say that certain things brought against him you believe are politically motivated, but you actually have to demonstrate that with evidence.
The belief that it was politically motivated?
You have to give any evidence that it was just politically motivated and that there was no basis for in the judicial courts for saying that he did this.
Right. But as far as the illegal immigration argument goes, you don't think that Trump was the better candidate for deterring?
Absolutely not.
You think that Kamala Harris and Biden, if they would have continued with them, they would have just magically fixed the solution? Why wouldn't have Biden?
I think that they tried to. They tried to do a bipartisan border bill, and Donald Trump called for people in Congress to undermine that bill because he'd rather run on the problem as an issue than actually have conditions that would help or serve as a solution.
So
because it would have made him look bad, it would have made them look good.
So the bipartisan border bill was roughly what, a year and a half ago?
So the bipartisan border bill was, over a year and a half ago.
So why did it take so long in the issue for them to decide to do something about it?
It was a year and 8 months. That's like saying, why did it take Trump so long to do the remain in Mexico asylum process? It's just that was not only was his an executive order, and he could have done his day one, but you understand that when we relate to the Biden-Harris administration, it's totally dependent on Congress.
Also, I just want to let you know that Langford's border bill began getting drafted in late 2021.
Yep.
So it actually didn't take them too long. What took the longest amount of time was to draft a bipartisan border bill when the border has been such a partisan issue for so long. That's why it took from late 2021 until 2023 to have something on the floor of the House.
Right. I just don't understand how you guys could think that the Biden-Harris administration, or I guess the Harris administration, would have been better when everything that we've seen pretty much has led everyone to believe that we had a crisis.
God, you're anti-intellectualism. Hey, who's better for employment, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
I'm not talking about employment. I
am, and it's conceptually relevant to your point, and I fully intend to wrap it in. So please answer my question.
Ask again.
Who's better for employment, Harris or Trump?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Who's better for the economy, Harris or Trump?
I believe that Trump would be better for the economy.
Oh, but if I just want to use your logic, let's just baselessly associate anything that happens under their related presidencies to being caused by them, ignore facts, ignore logic, ignore intellectual critique. Under Trump's presidency, he's one of the only 2 presidents to leave office with a negative net loss in job, as well as the highest level of unemployment that has happened in our country in the last 100 years happened under his administration in April of 2020. So obviously he's worse for the economy.
I don't know what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say?
You don't have a counter argument or anything?
I don't know about policies of the economy for Trump and Harris.
You know what? Let's just take it one step further. Who do you think
that's
is
why I
better?
supported Trump.
Who do you think is better for the lifestyle of the average American? Kamala Harris or Trump?
Trump.
Oh, but under his term, we had a global pandemic that unalived 500 million people, including 3 million people in the U.S. Obviously, because it happened under Trump's presidency, that is directly caused by him and his weak leadership. So he's obviously worse for the livelihood of the average American.
Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, obviously.
Well, no, like you're being sarcastic. Like, you think that's the case?
Yeah, I do.
You think that all the people that died in the United States because of COVID was because of Trump?
Well, it happened under his term, which means it was because of his weak leadership.
Based on your reasoning, dude. Jason, seriously think about it this way. We're just showing you your reasoning applied in other scenarios where it doesn't make any sense to show you that the reasoning is bullshit. You can actually only apply it in your own sense.
You could actually make like an identical argument about that. Like the same rhetoric that you use about the border is like perfectly applied to the to the issue of COVID under Trump's term. Like literally, Trump caused those deaths because of his weak leadership. They were entirely preventable. If we had a Democrat in office in 2020 and 2021 that wasn't Trump, they would have been able to implement very strong policy that would have saved the lives of more innocent Americans from dying from the pandemic.
My point was that you said that there's no policy from Trump for the border and that it's straight rhetoric. Well, you're asking me other scenarios of stuff that is not the reason I voted for Trump. You asked why I voted for Trump. I said my biggest cause was the border.
It's a conceptual relation.
Right, but you're asking me a conceptual relation.
If you don't understand that conceptual relation, I will unfortunately move on unless there's anything that Parker wants to run by you.
No.
Bye, James.
So,
by the way, if you're watching this stream and you want to support the stream, my Venmo and my PayPal are on the top of my phone screen, as well as you could find them in the link tree in my bio, which is the way I'd recommend to find them. I get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms compared to about 30% here on TikTok. And you can also support Parker via the same avenues in which you can find linked in his bio. Sydney, thank you for the, speaking of, Sydney with a $12 on PayPal saying thank you for everything. You are great. Sydney, thank you for the $12. You are great. Everybody show some love to Sydney in that comment section.
Pink, thank you so much for the $2. They said tell Dean to make you go. Okay, it's a bigger. I think he still wants to keep up his account for the algorithm. Super cool, nice girl. Thank you for the $10. Thank you so much, Amelia. Thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much.
Drop a mag in
I
that
really
comment
appreciate
section if you
Amelia.
wanna come
Thank
up.
you. Ashlyn, thank you so much for the $2. Gracelyn, thank you so much. Appreciate the $5. Thank you. And Natasha, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate y'all. Also, I literally started streaming this on YouTube.
Nice,
it works. All I had to do was like set it up through Streamlabs, and people are saying they like it on YouTube.
Do you want to help me get our next
Yeah, I
guest
got
up
you.
in here?
I got you.
Then also, I just want to put it out there, chat.
I can't scroll down on the guest box.
I say pull from the chat. Hi, Steffi, did you vote for Trump? No. Okay. We need exactly 2.2 thousand.
Mag in the chat, everyone. Sorry.
No, you're good. We need exactly 2.2K more subscribers on YouTube before I tell y'all more about the Dean Withers show. So make sure to go sub if you haven't already for a very interesting info dump on the trajectory of my future as a political creator. So go sub, go sub, go sub. Carrie, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo saying I appreciate you for the everyday entertainment. I appreciate you for your donation. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for the love. Show some love to Carrie. And now let's get the next guest up in here, ladies and gentlemen. We're also very close to 4 million likes on the stream. Liking this stream will really help us get more MAGA crazies in here. That's how we push out on the For You page, which we've honestly done a really good job at doing today. Brad, hello. Did you vote for Trump? Okay, Brad left. We're just still looking for that next guest. I do apologize that it's taken so long. I promise that we're trying to get someone in here, y'all. Gerald, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, yes, I did. I did vote for Trump.
I'm pretty sure they're trolling. I've had them up before.
No, this is.
We're gonna get our next guest loading up in here, y'all.
I remember their face and their name.
Are you able to invite people from the chat?
Yeah, they just never like can. All the people who spam in the comment section like can't be added up, dude.
Put a me in the comment section if you are already in the queue and you want to skip the line to the top.
There we go.
Hey guys. Okay, we have 4 people in here. Wow, that was quick. We're gonna start top to bottom. Everyone, just be silent for a moment. Coop, did you vote for Trump? Okay, well, 2 of them already left. And Amor, did you vote for Trump?
Okay, yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're from the UK. Get out.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You did. What time is it?
My question.
Well, what time is it?
Pardon?
What time is it?
What time is now?
Dude,
that sounds like the question I'm asking you. Yeah, I don't know how to be any more clear.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. What state are you in?
Why does it matter?
Because you're not from America. That's why it matters. Shelby, thank you for the $25 on Venmo, saying finally on the other side. I appreciate you for the love, Shelby. Everybody show some love to Shelby, as well as Kristen.
Oh, what's
Thank you so
good?
much
Hold
for the
on.
$13 on
Wait.
PayPal. I appreciate you for that love, Kristen. Shout
How
out
do I
to
turn on the
Kristen and
camera,
Shelby.
bro?
Gina, thank
Please
you for the
don't.
$10, and Solange, thank you for the $2.20,
Hello?
and Kaylee, thank you for the $5. So why'd you vote Trump?
Can y'all hear me?
Why'd you vote Trump?
Well, I like his. Didn't he say he was gonna drill like oil in America?
Yeah. Wait, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir. I fuck with you though.
Do you think that Trump is better for domestic production of crude oil than Harris?
Yeah, I do think.
So then why did we produce more crude oil under Harris?
Where did we drill at? Under the Biden-Harris
All around the
administration?
country, and we drilled more. My source is the Energy Information Administration.
Okay. Where do we exactly drill at?
I don't know, and it's not relevant. If
Okay,
Trump is
so-
better for the domestic production of oil, how come we
Yeah.
produce more domestic oil under Harris?
Probably because we built more oil rigs and shit like that. But I think Trump's
Doesn't that
gonna
mean
be-
that she's better for domestic production of oil?
Well, yeah. But I feel like
If you care about domestic production of oil, and we agree that Kamala Harris is better for it, doesn't this mean that you should have voted for her?
well, yeah, probably. But I feel like
Bam.
shit. You kind of got me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. But I do like other policies. I ain't gonna lie.
You forgot about that,
I do
dude.
like the
You
abortion
forgot.
policy.
Yeah.
I do like the immigration policy.
Maya, thank you for the $10. Thank
feel
you
me?
so much. I appreciate it, dude. He's not sentient enough to know that, dude. Don't worry, it's okay. So
I'm pretty sensitive, dog. I'm kind of retarded though. So
it's actually not sentient.
All right, next guest is loading up in here, chat. What a interesting day, guys. Holy crap! You guys
Is this
have just been
Liam?
blowing my shit up.
Oh my god, it's Liam. Please, Liam. You're so weird. You're so weird.
What's up, boys?
Can you speak?
Can you be
you
quiet?
speak?
Can you be quiet?
Can you speak?
He's being quiet. Good boy.
You guys
listened to
scared of
Dean's
me?
command.
Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Really?
What do you want, Liam?
I wanted you guys to congratulate me on the victory today.
I got a question. How
victory.
many beers? How many beers? How many beers, man? How many beers?
I'm actually sober as a judge. I'm as sober as the 7 male judges that gave women all their rights in 1973. That you guys like to say women's rights were taken away by old gray-haired men.
So
now
you
you're
think that men
fighting.
gave women their
Now
rights
you're
because
fighting
it
back.
was men in
Now you're
Congress
fighting back for it.
Hey, I got a question. Do you think that it's men that gave women rights because it was men in Congress that passed legislation to
In 1973, yes, it was a bunch of gray-haired, 7 of them men that put Roe into law. Yeah.
So I just have
it
a
was
question.
not all men. That's a ridiculous statement.
So do you think that white people gave black people rights because it was white people in Congress that passed the Civil Rights Act? Yeah, see, that's why we don't. That's why we don't follow that logic, Liam. That's why we don't. That's why that logic.
Get cooked, Liam. Get cooked, Liam.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I do believe that there's white men who are not racist. Yes, they don't stand for racism. If that's what you're asking.
Okay, so then you understand. I don't know what's your argument, Liam.
And also I just want to put it out there, like the Supreme Court justices that passed Roe, absolute like based chads. Okay, and anyways, what do you want to talk about?
Do you know where the helicopter that took Biden and his wife landed? Do you know where it took off and landed?
If I had to guess, probably Delaware, but I don't really care. So
it landed on the back. It landed on the back of your head. Okay, this is where it landed. That was a good joke.
So Liam,
hey Liam, can you turn your
come on, Dean.
Liam, turn your camera on. Can you take your cap off?
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was probably
no. I just wanted to do it real quick.
Come on,
Liam, can you turn on your camera and take your cap off?
Give me the W. Give me the W.
Wait, Liam, can you just do that real quick?
Dean, give me the W.
Liam, I'm literally sitting here telling you that was a pretty good joke.
Hey, Liam, can you turn your camera up and show us without the cap?
Parker, I'm talking to the adult on the panel. Okay, stop for a minute.
Parker's older than me.
He's younger than me.
I
know. Am I too old for Liam? Am I too old for you? Liam, am I too old for you, Liam?
He's still sentient.
Am I too old for you, Liam?
Are you still sentient, Parker?
Am I too old for you, Liam?
You're still sentient, Parker.
I bet that's what you tell to the 18-year-old girls on your Instagram.
Parker, I'm married to a 39-year-old woman. Okay, calm down.
Aren't you like fucking 60?
No, I'm 43.
You're 43?
That's a rough 43.
That's a rough 43, Liam.
Listen, Dean.
That's a rough 43.
Dean, when you're my age, you're going to be completely bald. Calm down, okay?
Actually,
seriously.
I won't. I won't.
Yes, you will.
Why? I won't be.
Dean's gonna hop on the neutral fold.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Your mother's father.
I'm gonna tell you why I won't be completely bald. So I'll share you a little bit about Dean. So the men on both sides of my family, dad and mom, bald. All of them, every single one, bald. But my dad, he wanted to keep his hair because, a little bit of vanity, just like me. So he experimented with like every single thing that a man can do to keep his hair from the age of 35 to 50. So he is now 58 years old with a whole head of hair. So when I start, showing the signs a little bit more, I will simply take all the same routes and avenues that my father did that has left him to be the only man over the age of 30 in my family, either my mom or dad's side, to have a full head of hair.
I'm pretty sure I think it's from your mom's side. So you look at like your mom's dad.
You know what I heard? What you just said right there? W for Dean's bald spot. That's all I heard you say.
I don't have a bald spot.
Liam, do you want to show us your hairline, bro?
But I do just want to clarify. I don't actually have a bald spot in the back of my head. And if you want to investigate,
Dean, I'm just joking with you. I don't really care. I don't really care.
You could go to my main account. I made a video about it.
Stop.
I don't have a bald spot. You piece of shit.
Dean, listen, guys. I appreciate you guys for the jokes, for the entertainment. I don't appreciate you guys for bringing.
I don't appreciate you at all, Liam.
I'm not speaking to you, Parker. Okay, listen, you're irrelevant. No, listen. Okay.
Irrelevant?
Yes. You're not relevant to this conversation, okay? Please. Mute your microphone, okay?
No.
Okay, good boy.
How about you keep speaking? I said no, genius, you fucking weirdo.
That was the sassiest good boy I've ever heard. Liam, that was the way that you just said good boy.
Liam's a little good boy for speaking.
That was the sassiest good boy I've ever heard.
Nice. Sassy. I'm sassy. But guess what? I won the election. Yeah, let's go, boys.
You didn't win the
Liam's
election.
an actual lunatic, dude.
What are you guys going to do with your lives now that the election's over? I want to ask that question.
I'm going to start a daily
The election's over? Liam, you like that? What do you mean now that the election is over?
Can this guy please stop monologuing? Parker.
Liam, you mean what just happened was inauguration.
Now you're muting me.
What just happened was inauguration, okay? Not the election.
Okay, he was inaugurated. Okay, fine. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so
apparently you don't know what you're talking about.
Let's get back to this. What are you guys going to do now that you're no longer relative after literally today?
Relative?
Hey,
relevant. Keep going.
How does today or in the next day make us less or more relevant?
Because we have 4 years. We're not going to want to hear from you guys about stupid shit in 4 years.
I want to say something real quick. How can you say that I'm not relevant? It is not even 5 p.m. where I'm at, and I've already gotten 5 million views today. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, but people are tuning in because they want to hear you guys cry.
The actual fuck that you mean.
No.
I just really want to drill that point home hard. First of all, you say that I'm not relevant on a live with 11.4 thousand people currently listening in. Second of all, tweet from 3 hours ago, 65k likes. Tweet from 5 hours ago, 29k likes. Tweet from 6 hours ago, 81,000.
Let's debate on that, okay?
And then the last tweet from last night at 31,000 likes. Listen, man, I am not one to think that big numbers on social media make me cool. In fact, I'm like the exact opposite. Okay, I'm the exact opposite of that shit. But the fact of the matter is, at the end of the
Dean
day,
is not cool. Exactly.
Dean Withers is a debater that has dedicated his existence on social media to refuting and proving people wrong. If you want to make the claim that Dean Withers is irrelevant, unfortunately for you, you are analytically incorrect.
Can you the one thing I would appreciate from you is if you stop sucking on your douche flute through your quilt, okay? That's just
what the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean? Liam, can you fucking explain? That's like a kid coming up on the live and saying skibbity toilet. Right? Please
explain it,
give me the fucking difference between those two statements.
It's an anxiety pin, Liam. It's an anxiety pin, Liam.
Yeah, I can tell you got so much anxiety and stress that you're losing your hair.
Because we fucking deal with you, Liam. Jesus Christ, you've aged him like at least a decade.
You're not the one yelling, Parker. You're the one getting upset.
Yeah, because of you, dude. Because of you.
Maybe take a Xanax.
You're not dealing with yourself. I'm dealing with you right now. That's why it's happening.
Dude, I understand that RFK is going to, really take over the medical industry.
Liam, you're actually delusional.
I'm delusional.
Yes.
Why? Because I don't sit on my couch and get blisters on my ass and go out and help people in California, unlike you? Is that why I'm delusional?
What? That didn't even make any fucking sense.
Get off your fucking couch and go help somebody in need, Parker.
Why don't you tell that to JD Vance?
Fucking couch? Get it?
You just won the fucking. You just won the.
Get off the fucking couch.
That's good.
Hey, what did you guys think of Donald Trump saying that there's only 2 genders? Let's talk about that. That was a highlight reel, wasn't it?
Male and female are not a gender. Okay, just clarifying. Male and female are not a gender.
Well, we've always said in the Conservative Party, with common sense, that sex.
You do not have common sense.
You're interrupting. Okay.
Good.
Sex and gender align. We've always said that.
They're not the same thing.
Sense.
And the way that we're using
isn't there
it.
like 172 different genders now?
Do you
Parker,
understand that? Do you understand
What are
that
you
the statement "common sense" is just a dog whistle for anti-intellectualism?
So real.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes,
That's what you are.
because basically you'll see people on the left critically examining their beliefs, using logic, rationale, and fact, and spending a lot of time extrapolating, right, what is logically consequent of their principles, evaluating for internal contradictions or absurdities that may be entailed, generating an abundance of empirics to prove one right or wrong, and updating their beliefs as they become more knowledgeable on reality around them. And you just kind of smear over that all with shit by saying, well, I have common sense, you don't. It's just a dog whistle for being a dumbass.
Yes, you are.
Well, I think you can look at it 2 different ways. I think that you're correct in that, but I think that, if an officer pulls you over and
Hey, Liam, can you read this?
No, I can't read that.
Why not? Why not? Can you read this for me, please?
So you can grift more or something? What do you want?
Can you read it for me, please?
I don't want to help you grift.
So I can. You don't want to help me grift more.
Grift off this.
Elizabeth, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much.
Girls.
Wait, you said that you're a pretty big fan of me. Could you help me?
Yeah, Elizabeth asked. They said ask Liam about him and RC threatening women with SA.
Come on, dude. You seriously? I've never been for any of that. Okay, that's a joke. These people are just lying over and over.
Nicholas, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much for the sassy.
$5 on PayPal.
Elizabeth doesn't just like lie. Can you want to explain? You got something to explain? He left. He ran away.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
Trump 2024.
Okay, why?
Who did you vote for?
Kamala Harris, because she was a better candidate with better domestic and foreign policy, on top of having a significantly better character.
Character?
Yes.
What's better about her character?
Of course, she's not a rapist. She's not a felon. She didn't try to
she allowed how
shut
many
down all new
illegals?
Muslims from entering into our country. It's also the case that she didn't sexualize a 10-year-old girl or boast to Howard Stern about walking into the changing rooms of half-naked teenage girls. Then also to your point that she allowed undocumented migrants in our country. That's not true. In fact, she tried to pass bipartisan legislation through the House and the Senate to crack down on undocumented entry by expediting the legal system's migration, in which Trump then torpedoed because he didn't want the issue to be resolved under a Democrat presidency. So if anything, we have more reason to believe the claim that Donald Trump allowed undocumented migrants in our country. Hopefully this is a summation in which can sufficiently respond and debunk your points.
She was supposed to be in charge of the border, so therefore the illegal immigrants came over, and you know the next word. I don't think it's allowed to be said on TikTok, so I'm not going to say it for your stream.
Okay. Well, Justin, so when you say that she's supposed to be in charge of the border, what you're referencing is this idea that she was in charge of diplomatic relations with Southern Latin American countries to resolve socioeconomic conditions that existed down in their countries that caused individuals to want to migrate to the U.S. And she was actually pretty successful for it. For instance, she decreased migration from Guatemala by upwards of 50% just by advocating for more funding to be sent on social security nets. And then secondly, I already really responded to this claim about how she allowed undocumented migrants in. She did try to pass bipartisan border legislation through the House and the Senate, but failed because Trump told Republicans to vote against it. So if anything, Donald Trump would be responsible for this. Just imagine that your family told you to go get a turkey for Thanksgiving dinner. You got it from the grocery store and you're on your way home and a drunk driver T-boned you so you couldn't get it on the table in time. Obviously, you're not going to be culpable for the fact that your family missed Thanksgiving dinner. If anything, we'd say that the drunk driver who prevented you from doing so is. Right? And the relation here would be the simple fact that Donald Trump prevented Kamala Harris and Joe Biden from passing bipartisan border legislation to resolve issues at the southern border. Sorry, Justin. I understand there's a time in all of our lives when we believe something and we want to voice that something to someone else, but we are very strictly and quickly proven incorrect. And we're left with nothing else to say. It's a very uncomfortable position that is not fun to be in.
All right, we should just go into the next person. This person's not sentient.
Well, they're back. Do you have anything to say? No, they left.
They left. Hannah, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting your self-employment as a grifter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tyrone, thank you so much for the $5 for support. Thank you.
What is going on in Syria? Did you vote for Trump?
And Russell, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much.
We're going to go to move on to our next guest here, everybody. Just give us a minute. Brendan, thank you so much for the $8 and the 55 cents on Venmo, saying dog walked my uncle in my TikTok comment section just because I got the confidence from you and Parker. Let's fucking go, dude. That's awesome.
Based.
What's up? Do you vote for Trump? Is he playing us the intro music to his argument? It's funny.
Intro music to his argument, based. By the way, everyone, tap that screen. Let's run up to 5 million likes. We're almost there. We've finally gotten close. Dude, keep tapping that screen. We're almost to 5 million. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, from everyone coming in from the Chris way, welcome in. Hey, man, how old are you?
Okay, I'm going to cry. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, Brady, did you vote Trump?
No, but I do want to talk about the stupidity of Elon Musk. I hate that guy.
Sean, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much, Sean.
Real. We got our next guest loading in. What an interesting day.
They
Mallory
said for
says
the
hi.
grifting.
Hello,
Thank you.
Mallory. Hello, Adidas. Did you vote for Trump? Fetus. 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 Dude, I feel like I gotta help you out with like graphic design, Parker.
What, you got to help me with graphic design?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, dude. This is me on Canva.
Dude, Canva is a great tool that you could actually do a lot with. I feel like we just
Look
need to
at me,
sit
dude.
down.
I look so cool, dude. What are you talking about?
So, for everyone watching, before I did this, I actually won 2 international awards for digital and web design.
Look how cool this looks, though. Like, I have a really cool background, you know? If you think my background is cool, type 3 in the comments, you know?
It kind of looks like something that I'd make for like a freshman year in high school presentation.
That's exactly what I did, okay?
It's pretty good, though. Hey, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I did in 2016.
No, in
I got some interesting things to say. Are you going to kick me if I didn't vote for him in 2024?
Obviously. Yeah. That's called boundaries.
All right, let's go and get our next guest up in the box. Ladies and gentlemen, I will put it out there once again. If you want to support me or Parker, Venmo's, Cash Apps, PayPals are all in the link tree in our bio. So it's pretty exciting. We got Caesar loading up into the box. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Quite phenomenal. All right, here we go. We got Zachary loading up into the box as we speak, you guys. Here we go. Hello.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
How old are you?
What's up? I'm 24.
Did you vote Trump?
I'm curious, why not allow all people up here?
Did you vote Trump? Well, because we're debating people.
I can't debate someone that I agree with.
We could find out all the gaps beyond parties.
Do that yourself. Why don't you make your own platform? We're doing debates. That's specifically what we're doing here. If you want to do stuff specifically with adding anyone up, do it. That's how it works for you. We've already talked to this person.
Okay, bye, Ray Ray.
Hello.
Bye. We're gonna move on to our next guest. Wow, there's 10,000 people in here. That's pretty cool. I had just out of curiosity, just been at it for so long. I feel like my face has been in front of a lot of people, and I'm really curious about how many people there are in here right now that have never seen me before today. Put a 3 in the chat if you've never seen me before, and this is your first time ever seeing me. Wow. That's pretty cool.
There's some new people. Dang, that's actually crazy that there are people that never seen you before.
It's really cool. It's awesome, man.
It's not that many, but it is a decent share of people. Now, if you've never seen me before, type 3 in the comments or 2 in the comment section.
Hello.
Joe, you vote for Trump?
I did, but the reason why I voted for Trump is because I used to be a Democrat. I personally supported Hillary. I couldn't vote. I voted for Trump because I'm believe it or not, I'm pro-choice. I think abortion is a woman's right, but I also am not fond of trans women in women's sports. And I get that you're a feminist, which is fine, but if you're gonna be a feminist, why not? Because your party is gonna let them in the sports.
Wow. Okay, so how many trans athletes do you think are in the NCAA?
Well, you got Leah Thomas.
Okay, first of all,
how many?
There's 11 trans athletes in the NCAA.
Veronica Ivy.
It's absolutely hilarious that you're gonna sit here and tell me that trans women competing in women's sports is the biggest issue in America today, while also being pro-choice, knowing that 60 rape victims per day didn't have access to abortion in America every 24 hours. Meanwhile, there's only 11 trans women in women's sports in the entirety of the NCAA. Plus, right, I absolutely believe that trans women should have the ability to compete in women's sports, given that they're going to go 2 to 3 years of HRT. We actually have evidence, right, that it,
what evidence?
What
evidence?
Well, could you let me finish stating my claim that we have evidence for?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we have evidence that when a male undergoes 2 to 3 years of HRT, they essentially possess no unfair biological advantage that over a female, as well as we have emerging evidence now that if anything, they may possess a disadvantage. And it's actually funny that you bring up Leah Thomas because Leah Thomas is one of these individuals. For instance, Leah Thomas had consistently ranked among the best when she was competing within men's league. She actually set a league record for the 400-meter dash.
Wait, hold on.
Thomas goes to women's leagues, and
wait. So are you saying that you're against him in women's sports, or are you?
Nope, he left.
Banned. So I don't think that TikTok allows for conversation about trans individuals. I see a very strong correlate. Whenever anybody makes any argument,
It's practically every time, huh?
yeah, it's like, and I need to keep that in mind because when my guests get banned, like I get a flag, I get enough flags, the live gets taken down. So I need to keep that in mind.
It's
like,
so fucked up. Like I don't know why they do that, bro.
I know. Plus, like I really cook on trans related issues. I feel like have very
because-
strong argumentation.
Yeah, seriously, dude. And like it's because like anti-trans arguments are just stupid.
Yeah.
They're just so bad. They're terrible. Jessica, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you so much. Geoff, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Geoff. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. They said $50 for each of you, so they must have sent that to you as well, Dean.
On Venmo?
Yes. For being amazing. Keep up the good fight. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Russell, thank you for the $1. And Katie, thank you for the 66 cents. And then Sean, thank you for the $1 for Dean is a bigger grifter.
Geoff,
JK?
thank you so much
Wow,
for
so
the
I am?
for the $50 of Venmo, Geoff. Let's get at least 300 bajillion W's in the chat for Geoff. Stop, it's pronounced Jeff. Sorry, Jeff.
There's someone in my YouTube chat saying you're not telling the truth, Dean.
Interesting. Let's go and get the next guest up in here. Everyone, just give me a minute. Here we go. All right, we got Chandler loading up in the live. All right, by the way, as I said earlier, I'm going to be giving some very interesting insider information about the Dean Withers show that we're going to be starting on YouTube in the next week or two. As soon as we hit 50,000 subs over there. Right now we're at 48,000. Only 2,000 subs away. If 1 out of every 5 people listening to my voice right now went and dropped a sub on the YouTube account, which you can find through the link in my bio, or just by searching up Dean Withers' channel on YouTube and dropped a sub, you guys would
Same thing with me. YouTube, link in bio.
You guys would learn about the future of the Dean Withers show. I love that I'm about to hit 50K on YouTube, and I have not posted a single video. That is awesome.
I know you have more subscribers than me.
That's wild, bro.
What are you at right now specifically?
48.
Dude, yeah, you have more than me.
Jerry, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your life?
Well, he just signed that he's going to remove the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord, saving Americans $1 trillion.
That's a terrible idea. There's going to be more externality costs related to that than actually like you would save and like revenues you're or than stuff you're spending on like, you know, helping climate change. That's why we're doing stuff about climate change, is because the cost benefit analysis indicates that there are more negative externalities than there would be costs incurred in order to fight climate change. Yeah, Dean has more subs than me. That's rough, dude. That's rough, chat.
Oh man,
Not even a full video yet. That's crazy.
If you guys voted for Trump, please let me know in that comment section, yo. Please, 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 please. And would you help me get a guest up here?
Yep.
Thank you. All right, next guest is loading up into that box, y'all. Everybody just give us a minute. Yeah, here's the thing about the big boxes is when we're trying to let someone in. Like,
yeah, it is kind of unfortunate.
Chris, you vote for Trump?
Yo, for sure.
You did. All right. Why did you do that?
Yeah. Because all them goddamn minorities, deport them all. You know, Elon Musk with the Nazis.
So gross.
Okay, so you don't. Okay, so why do you think white people are superior to non-white people?
I don't. I'm fucking with you guys. I didn't mean to click on it, and then I got the notification.
Okay.
AJC, thank you so much for the $5 for fuck Trump. You guys keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate AJC.
Fucking cringe. Troll about that.
Hello.
Samuel, what's up? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime, sir?
Because he's the best presidential candidate of both of our lifetimes, and you two fail to realize that he is the greatest country leader that has ever stepped foot on this planet.
You're trolling.
And I believe that wholeheartedly.
Okay, give me a single policy you like of his.
The deportation.
No, give me a specific policy.
Deportating illegal immigrants out of our country.
Deporting. You understand that currently it's already like a process for deportation in the United States. There already is one that exists. So what particular policy in changing that process do you like?
Mass deportation then.
Okay, mass deportation is actually
including
bad
what policy though?
I don't know a specific one, but I've heard him.
Mass deportation is a bad policy. It hurts our economy. Undocumented migrants add about $1.7 trillion to your GDP over the course of the next 10 years.
How?
Tell me how. Really hard because they work, because they are net providers to the American economy.
That is not true.
It's true, and we have so much evidence.
So let me ask you another question. Let me ask you a question, Dean. So I've heard you argue multiple times that Kamala would be better for the working class of Americans, right? Kamala, whatever her name is, right?
Chris, why are you acting like you don't know what her name is?
Multiple times that she's better for the working class. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Yes.
So if there's illegal immigrants in our countries taking jobs.
One second, I'm actually gonna have to stop you off there. Kim, thank you so much for the $50 donation on PayPal. Holy crap, Kim. That is so so incredibly kind of you. Let's get at least 500 big W's and big booms for Kim in the chat with a $50 donation. Kim. I love you so much. We all love you here. Everybody, praise be to Kim, as well as Colby with the $10 on Venmo as well, saying, let me in, my name is your mom's side piece. Don't judge the name. Okay, Colby. Will do. Thanks for the love. Go ahead, Samuel. I want you to be able to finish out that argument. Pookie Bear.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. You Democrats or whatever you call yourselves. Yeah, something else. It's going to interrupt me as soon as I get into the point. Anyways.
I had to show love to Kim.
Yeah. You need to show love to yourself by going red. But anyways, like I was saying.
What does that mean?
I don't think you love yourself by hating others. Just saying.
I don't hate anyone. But again, we know that.
Except for women.
We know that immigrants are taking away jobs from the working class.
No, they're not. That's a lie. That's a total lie.
They're illegally taking jobs. You have to have certain documentation that these illegal immigrants do not have.
They do. It's called ITIN. Second of all, you're saying that, well, because there's some undocumented migrants in our workforce providing positively to our economy and our GDP, that's taking away opportunity from American citizens. So first and foremost, it actually creates more opportunity for American citizens as it bolsters our GDP, allowing for companies to grow, sell more, and provide more jobs. Secondarily, I don't think that's a good argument. Like, for instance, do you think that we should abolish FAFSA, which offers federal funding to underprivileged American students because it takes away opportunity from other students that could pay for it?
I mean, that's a ridiculous question. I don't even know how to.
Like, obviously, FAFSA is a good thing, even though technically it reduces the likelihood of a American student that could pay for their college and not be reliant on government funding. And if that government funding was taken away, less individuals would be applying for public universities. So obviously, the same thing is going to be true, and we're referencing undocumented migrants in our workforce. But we really do need to understand that consequent, that it positively provides into our economy and creates more opportunity for.
Okay, whatever, Dean. I want to chime in on something that you also.
Danielle, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Whatever. Can you repeat one thing you just said?
Let's get the second whatever we've gotten.
I said I'd like to chime in on something I heard you say earlier.
No, what did Dean just say?
I don't know, and I don't really care.
Okay.
So are you just like admitting to wasting my time, little bro?
No, I'm not wasting your time. I heard what you said.
Okay, then why did I just spend 2 minutes explaining to you how undocumented migrants in our workforce is a good thing when you're just like, I didn't listen and I don't care? It sounds like this is the reason why Trump won. Trump won because of the dumb. Trump won because of intellectualism. Trump won because of this pompous attitude where you believe vibes and emotions over all else, and as soon as you have facts that contend with your beliefs, you say, I didn't listen and I
want to ask you one question. Why did Trump win both the popular vote and the electoral vote? Why did he win? And I want you electoral. And I don't want you to say
that
because of the dumb.
He's lost on the global stage. The average American associated in inflation is being caused by the sitting presidency when that was false. So in other words, just false beliefs.
Okay, so why did he win the electoral vote?
Because he won the
electoral vote. It's like a byproduct of people attributing inflation to the incumbent president. People attribute inflation and immigration to the incumbent president, which are both relative to the level of inflation, because global inflation led to the mass immigration.
Also, like, I don't understand this argument about how Trump's better because he won these votes and a lot of people support him. You can bring me any Trump supporter, and I will show how they're wrong. Anybody. Like, I mean, the entire existence of
I've been supporting
my
Trump
platform
before.
is predicated on the fact that I prove everyone wrong. Bring me anybody that voted for Trump. Any of those 47 million individuals. I will, like, destroy and debunk every
47 million is crazy.
Okay. I want to bring one
How many
thing
votes
to
did he get? I thought he got like
77 million.
that
Yeah, it's 77. Wow. Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I here? Okay. Can you hear me?
No, I actually
Nope, I can't hear you. Nope.
Seems like we are.
Okay, yeah, okay. I just want to get back to I like to get back to what I was saying. Trump is better because he's stronger than Kamala or again, whatever her name is.
How is he stronger?
He did what was necessary to win. Even if it is true that he coerced Republicans into voting against whatever policies she wanted to instate so he can get in office and be the hero for it, I think that makes him a stronger, more dedicated leader.
Dude, because he's willing to lie to the American public, manipulate them, and control them into thinking that it's the fault of the Democrats for not having border policy when they tried to get it done. You think it makes him a better leader? That made the country worse off under your own fucking perspective. What type of insane, deluded worldview do you have?
You know who else also did whatever was necessary to become a leader?
Who?
Hitler.
Yeah, and I don't think he was a bad guy. I'm a fan of him.
What? What?
You do realize.
Talking about?
So why? So
What do you
this
mean?
is. Why? Why are you a fan of Mustache Man? I'm gonna sit here, and I'm gonna have you give an argument.
Okay. I'm not here to talk about a dead man. However,
no, I am. Though.
Yes,
so,
you
like,
are. What do you mean? You just said that you thought he was not a bad guy. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I fully am certain in the fact that you knew when you said that you just kind of invoke a very strong adverse emotional reaction out of both me and Parker because what you said is crazy. So I want to take the avenue of asking you to explain your belief logically. Give me an argument why you should be a fan of Mustache Man.
Okay. Because, number one, because I don't think he was taking out the people he were taking out for the wrong reasons.
Okay, so you support the ethnic cleansing and genocide of Jewish individuals, Romani individuals, gay individuals, and black individuals.
No, I'm saying I believe the individuals that he targeted were evil. They were doing sacrifices. They were, they were graping and they were doing sacrifices. There were children.
And Frank's family was doing that? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think he was being truthful.
Actually fucking disgusting, dude. Kim, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, Parker, I'm an Australian. I would just like to say I've been watching you from here for what's going on with Trump with shock and disgust. And I want to be able to get to the rest of this. I have to click on it.
I
have a lot of respect of how you are to debate these people so calmly, giving valid points. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Kim. I really appreciate that.
That's just absolutely
disgusting.
Disgusting. You know, there's this tendency of people on the internet to say and do some of the most morally decrepit things a human can under this guise of anonymity because their public information is not associated with their username on a TikTok account. And I feel like that's cultured a very negative space for individuals who hold incredibly morally perverted beliefs. Anyways, one in the rows. Hello. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did vote for Trump.
Why?
Okay, I'm a little nervous. You guys are very big on here. So because of his relationship with the other leaders in the other countries, for some reason they have a lot of respect for him. And
no one in the EU, that's for sure. UN,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, wait. So who you talking about has more respect for him? Putin, a murderous dictator? Is that like a good thing?
I was talking about Putin. I was also talking about he has these meetings with China and stuff who would like refuse to meet with Biden. And I also
That's not true. Xi
nervous.
Jinping did not refuse to meet with Biden. That's a lie.
I also got nervous about voting somebody new in because of what is happening, not just in America, but all over the world right now.
Hey, I want to ask you a question. How does better relations with foreign world leaders like Putin influence your life to be better at all? Because when we evaluate what Kamala Harris brought to the table, you know, it was very easy to demonstrate how it would make your life better. For instance, she wanted to increase the child tax credit to $5,000 for newborns, $3,600 for anyone for the age of 1 to 5, $3,000 after the age of that. You know, that directly relates to the consequence of reducing childhood poverty by upwards of 40%. You know, she had tax policy that served to alleviate the tax burden of only members in the low and the middle class, which directly resulted in the consequence of reducing income inequities by granting a higher level of purchasing power to the average everyday American. Kamala Harris wanted to reinstitute federal protections for a woman's right to choose, which would have directly resulted in the consequence of 60 rape victims no longer being denied access to abortion, and 1 out of 3 women having elective access to abortion once again. And when you tell me that you decided all of that was worse than what Donald Trump had to offer, but then all that Donald Trump had to offer was a better relationship with Putin, how is that going to impact the day-to-day life of the average American?
Well, I don't believe that anything that she said that she wanted to do or that she was going to do was worse than what, you know, Trump had said or what anyone else had said they wanted to do. It wasn't really about that for me. It comes from the distrust, all these years of voting people in, them saying that they're going to do things and then they don't. And
So what did Biden say he was going to do but didn't do?
I feel like at least we know where we stand with Trump.
Well, now
No, you don't. He literally lied. Yeah, he also literally said prices were going to go down. Then he went after the election and he said, oh, prices are hard to keep down and that prices are likely to raise. Right. He also said specifically, right, that it is the case that he was going to repeal and replace the ACA. He never did that. He also said he was going to get an infrastructure bill. He never did that. He also said that he was going to build the wall and make Mexico pay for it. He didn't do that. 3.7% new wall that he built. You understand that Donald Trump says he does a bunch of things and never follows through with it and then is never held accountable. And yet you're holding Kamala Harris accountable for things that she didn't even do that were other people in the Democratic Party.
And then also sometimes Donald Trump will hold one belief and then switch it out for another belief because it's less popular. And then he'll just say that he always held that belief, like H-1B visas, TikTok ban. I don't think you could trust Trump. You definitely can't trust the felon rapist, right?
Well, I actually kind of like that about him, that he's able to admit when he made a mistake. So, like,
he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. H-1B visas. In 2016, Donald Trump was quoted as saying, H-1B visas are bad for American workers. 2024, Donald Trump was quoted as saying, H-1B visas are good for American workers. A news reporter then asked Donald Trump why he flip-flopped on his position on H-1B visas, and Donald Trump said he did not flip-flop on his position on H-1B visas. Come on, dude.
I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry. There's no way you think that Donald Trump is more of a genuine human. That's actually the most insane view.
I just think that he can admit when he was wrong. So he said...
No, he doesn't. Wait, I have a question. When has he ever acknowledged his racism and or admitted it was wrong?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
When has he ever acknowledged his racism and or admitted that it was wrong?
Maybe he doesn't know.
Okay, so in the 1970s, he didn't rent to black people. He doesn't know that's racist that he didn't rent to black people. When he called for the execution of the Central Park Five, when they've been exonerated based upon DNA evidence and still does so, that he just doesn't know. When he popularized the birther movement, saying that Barack Obama was born in Kenya because it is the case that he's black, to undermine him being president of the United States, that wasn't racism. He had no clue about that. When he said Kamala Harris turned black, indicating that she wasn't black prior, yeah, he had no clue that was racism.
I want to go back to what you were saying.
Oh, and also when he said that black people have a trait of laziness. Forgot to mention that one. There's a lot of stuff we could mention with him. Andreana, thank you so much. Oh, I thought we got banned. Andreana, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Andreana. Amanda, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Haley, thank you for the $5. And Taishi, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Literally, though. And did everyone hear all what I just said in the chat?
Yeah,
I
I just want to pause real quick.
I do
I was just making sure.
want to go back to what you were saying about he said this was going to happen. He said he was going to do this. I believe that during his first term, he was trying to do certain things, and then he was just getting like blocked off by the Senate. They were giving him a lot of problems and weren't passing certain bills that he was trying to put through.
Parker?
Sorry, say that one more time.
I said, going back to what you said about his first term when he was trying to pass bills and the Senate wasn't putting them through. I don't think that he wasn't trying to make good on what he wanted to do. It was...
Okay, so then why don't you give that same type of courtesy, particularly to the Democrats or the Biden-Harris administration?
I do.
You
But
didn't
this
earlier.
term, I did get very nervous about putting somebody in that we didn't know. I really voted for Trump.
Why didn't
because
wait? Who'd you vote for in 2016?
I did not vote in 2016.
Okay, who do you think you should have voted for in 2016?
I have to say Trump. I have to.
Okay, but he had no experience.
No, but he did have a lot of business experience, and a lot of our problems were financial.
Okay, so business experience. Name one good businessman with 6 bankruptcies.
Well, I don't know a lot of people that have 6 bankruptcies.
Is it like? Does that sound like a good businessman when you inherit $400 million, accounting for inflation today, from your dad?
I mean, if his dad was that rich enough to give him a loan and he paid it back,
It's not a loan. It was literally just he inherited that money.
well, then his dad wanted to give him $1 million.
Okay, so but like, do you understand like the point I'm trying to make?
No,
No, you don't.
no.
Okay, so he inherited money from his dad.
I just kicked her. Like what? Like if she doesn't understand that, there's just no real reason to have a continued conversation. We're gonna go and get our next guest up in here, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, just give us a minute here. I appreciate everyone so much for your love today, guys. Make sure that we are double tapping away on that phone screen. I do apologize. I'm just gonna figure in something out on my computer here real quick. Let's see.
All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump.
Priscilla, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo, saying love your work, stop mass deportation. Thank you so much for the love, Priscilla. Let's get at least 600 big W's in the chat for Priscilla. And Colby, thank you for the $10 as well. Thank you, guys. Yeah, would you just run the stream for a little bit while I'm figuring something out?
I got you. I'm trying to get someone up here, everyone. Everyone tap the screen. Just get to 5 million likes. If you want to support me, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree is in the bio, everyone. Also, y'all make sure to check out our YouTube channels. Check out Dean's YouTube channel, Linktree in the bio. Check out mine, Linktree in the bio. Parker, get a job from me, and I think it's just Dean Withers for Dean. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We need to do some YouTube debates, Dean.
I agree.
Appreciate the hat mustache. Thank you so much. We just need to find someone that we can debate for like an hour and a half. And I think that would be perfect. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello.
Did you vote Trump?
Yes,
Why so?
because I think he's the better president.
Okay, what policy do you like of his?
Well, I think he has better Christian values and
Okay, what better Christian values?
Do you mind if I ask you just real quick, what time is it?
6:30.
Okay, so what state do you live in?
Texas.
Okay. What's the capital of Texas?
Austin.
Okay. All right.
Austin. I wasn't born in Texas. I wasn't born
like
in
Christian.
America.
So like what Christian values?
Well, I think that, like the gender thing and LGBTQ and all this stuff.
What specifically?
Well, for example, I don't like that in school, like in California and stuff, there's being taught that you can be any gender, or like, I don't know, kids are getting wrong values and they're teaching wrong stuff.
To accept trans people?
Do I accept them? Yes.
Oh, I got taught in schools in LA, and I never even got taught about trans people.
Well, but if you go to California now, like I've been there and I've been
I live in
schools.
California. I live in Los Angeles. And I'm saying I went to school in Los Angeles. I've lived here for a decade. And that didn't happen.
But like nowadays, I feel like when you go to school,
I live here nowadays.
Yes, but you don't go to school anymore, do you?
What, dude, what changed in fucking 3 years, 4 years?
A lot of things are changing. Well, I don't know. There are many things where I wanted to vote for Trump. So honestly, well, since I wasn't born in America, like I learned from being here in Texas and what people taught me and like I talked about.
And like, I also just want to let you know, my girlfriend's going to be a teacher, and every single one of like the women in her family are teachers, both of her sisters and her mom. So they're not doing that in school. So I'm really confused what your point is.
Well,
they teach in California.
Okay, but like I have a friend in California, and she told me that like they were like being asked in the morning, like what's your gender, like what are your pronouns, and then they are being taught like.
What's wrong with asking what your pronouns are? We did that when I was a kid. In Iowa.
I don't think so. Like, why would you ask what your pronouns are in the morning? That's
okay. So you voted for Trump because you don't ask kids what their fucking pronouns are?
No.
No, you teach kids what pronouns are, and you could ask individuals what their pronouns are to learn what pronouns are and how to deploy them and how to use them in society. What the fuck are you saying? Like, what is this
Josephine,
shit?
I have a question. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
So was that crazy? Was that too much?
So why did you vote for Trump? I just want to hop in. Why did you vote for Trump?
So when I got to Texas and when I got to to America.
Okay, you got to Texas. Why did you vote for Trump?
Because of different points, because of the border and because of the immigrants.
Okay, so name one border policy of Donald Trump's.
The immigrants? Are you an immigrant?
He wants to kick out illegal immigrants.
So mass deportation, right?
Yes.
Okay, how are we going to identify 20 million undocumented migrants in our country? We can't. Bush said he was going to do it. He didn't. Trump said he was going to do it during his first term. He didn't. Okay.
Well,
and also that's not a border policy. That is not a border policy. I asked you for a border policy.
Yes, he wants to kick out all these
That's not a border policy. That's a policy about immigration, yes, but it's not a border policy.
Well, and he wants to make the border policy stricter. He doesn't want to let anybody in.
So what's his border policy?
Well, he wants to have stricter control.
That's a goal, but what's a plan to achieve that goal?
Well, to make it stricter, to have a bigger
That's a goal. What is the policy-oriented plan to achieve that goal?
To watch the border, to have more security.
I'm so sorry, Joseph.
That is again a goal. We're asking for a policy. Like, how do you achieve that goal with a policy?
To have more security. That's rhetoric. I need policy. Or did you just vote for Trump because he said that he was going to make the border safer again, and you're like, oh, the vibes feel good, so then you cast it?
No, because that's one point why I voted for Trump. Because
but that's not like a reason to vote for Trump, because it's just a goal that he has. I guarantee Kamala Harris would also say she'd like a more secure border.
So yes, but she doesn't think it's because of the immigrants.
Okay, Josephine, if you don't tell me the policy, I'm going to kick you. If you don't know the policy,
Josephine, do you have an issue with legal migration?
I just want to know the policy.
No, of course not. I have a problem with illegal immigration.
But most of the point that's happening is through the legal asylum process. So unless you have an issue with legal immigration, I don't think the biggest problem right now is like undocumented immigrants. Now, if you're saying, oh, we are going to engage in mass deportation, what's the process to identify that someone in the country who's not committed a violent crime, right, or any type of crime is undocumented.
I would also really like an answer to my question.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly it's called. Like, but I've been like, when he talks about, and giving speeches, he's telling us what he wants to do for the country. And I think his goals are better than Kamala's. And also when he was president back then, I thought he was a really good president. And he was the only president that really kept his promises.
Okay, so you didn't respond to Parker. You didn't respond to me. We're going to send you back down to the chat.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
They're not loaded in quite yet. Hi, how old are you? They left. We got Haley loading up into the box. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody just give us one moment here. Give us one moment, quite frankly. Quite frankly.
Did you vote Trump?
Did you vote for Trump? Nope. Moving on. Okay. Hey, Hannah! Thank you for the $30 donation on Venmo, saying thanks for using your platform to unapologetically advocate for women, LGBTQ+, and people of color. Seeing people like you gives me hope for our future. Don't stop. Well, I appreciate you for the love, Hannah. Let's get 30 big booms for Hannah down below in that chat. All right. Let's move on.
How much longer are you gonna be on, Dean?
About an hour and a half.
That's exactly how long I'm gonna be on.
Based, dude. Hell yeah, man. Oh, dude, it's really starting to get chilly in this garage, though. I put 2 layers of socks on, and I'm just gonna put my jacket over my shoes. Hey, Polly's
What's
World.
up there, fellas?
You vote for Trump?
I did.
Why?
I just thought he was the better presidential candidate to vote for.
How so? Like, based on what?
I like what he did in the first term. I like how he is for the U.S.
What did he do in the first term, and what did he do for the U.S.?
He's for securing our borders.
How is he going to do that? What's his policy?
He's gonna stop most of those illegal immigrants coming in.
Can you name a border policy? Can you name a border policy of Trump's you like?
I don't know the border policy offhand, but I know that.
I didn't kick him. He just left.
I kicked him. I'm not gonna act like I even want to entertain this. I'm okay with people doing that whole I voted for Trump because of rhetoric thing once in a while, but when it's just back to back to back ass, it actually does annoy me, and I just don't really feel like dealing with that.
Valid.
What's up, Gilbert?
Bonus for me or Dean, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link tree in the bio, everyone.
Hey,
did you vote for Trump?
No, but I just wanted to. Do you guys know what Elon Musk did? Did you see what he did?
Dean posted a video about it.
Yeah. Hannah, thank you so much for the $100 donation on Venmo. Holy crap, Hannah, that's incredibly kind of you. Everybody, please show some love to Hannah down below in that comment section. Seriously, that is
W's for Hannah. W's for Hannah.
That's very, 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 very kind of you. Thank you so much, Hannah. Hannah says, "Get a space heater, I beg." I do. It doesn't work the best, and we won't be here for too much longer. Sid, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sid.
All right, let's get the next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump, everyone.
As well as Brian, thank you so much for the $5 for the Dean's Space Heater Fund contribution. So right now, at my toes, I have my feet under a really warm jacket in front of the space heater. I'm hoping that'll help a little bit. Dab King, you've been watching us for a while. Your name rings a bell. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, of course.
And why'd you do that?
Why'd you do that?
Well, I'm happy we're getting taxes off of overtime.
Okay. So did you know that the taxes that you'd get back from overtime specifically, even if you did get the bill passed, would be less likely than what you would get specifically in an increase in taxes from tariffs?
I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Hopefully he gets to the point where he eliminates federal taxes completely.
Okay, so you think he's going to eliminate federal tax? Tariffs are taxes, right? So what is he going to replace with a tax? Is he going to get rid of? Is he going to get rid of Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid? Or how is he going to replace the spending?
Is that something you think he needs to get rid of?
I don't think he should get rid of that. I'm asking, if you are going to get rid of taxes, you will have no revenue mechanism in order to pay for Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. So how are you going to fund the federal government?
And you think our federal taxes go to that stuff?
Yes.
You really believe it? You don't think it just goes in their pockets?
No, it doesn't, right? You understand that the point of taxation is to utilize it for spending policies. It's redistribution of income to benefit society.
Yeah,
right? So how are you going to fund the federal government, military, right? Everything that you need, if it is the case that you don't have any federal taxes.
Well, he's the president. He'll figure it out, because I just don't believe
he'll just figure it out. It's not a policy. That's not a policy. That's nothing specific. What do you mean? He'll just figure it out. This is called a.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this right here on page 34 of Trust Me, Bro? Look at it. I found your source. Look at this. This is what he's going to do. Look at his plan. His plan looks amazing. It looks so good. Look how detailed it is.
Hey, because
his plan is so detailed.
I don't think the money goes where it's supposed to. Isn't it supposed to go to schooling too and to fix my roads? My roads are shit. The schools don't got no money. I mean, where does the money really go to?
Yeah, because Donald Trump couldn't get past an infrastructure bill, but Joe Biden did. So the stuff is being built right now. All of those things are being built. And what are you talking about? The federal government does spend it on things like Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. You don't think people are fucking getting Social Security right now? What are you talking about? What you're talking about is a local issue. They have to actually apply the funds they get from the federal government. Ronnie, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I get you.
So can you name one Trump policy you like?
That was my main one.
Well, you didn't give a policy.
What, that he's getting rid of taxes on overtime?
That's not a policy he's done.
What would that be?
Give me a policy he's passed.
Oh, well, we're talking about what's gonna pass.
No, I'm just saying any Trump policy that he's passed that you like.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for you there.
Nothing? Not a single thing?
Nothing.
And yet you voted for him?
Yeah.
Would you vote for someone held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman?
Honestly, I feel like this is the main topic for you guys. You don't remember I was on with you guys the night TikTok got banned. And I forget. I think
so we already talked to you. All right, get the fuck off our live.
Dean said.
All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Everyone keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. It should help get it out to more people. What's up, everyone joining in? Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing live. Follow me here if you have not already. I guarantee a lot of y'all do not follow me because we're on Dean's live. And apparently people like following Dean, but they don't like following me. So I'm just kidding. All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. This person has in their bio, Harry, Parker, Chris, Dean, Job Time Boys. Yo, Seth, how old are you?
25.
Can you define a job? Like, what is a job?
A job is someone who has to pay taxes.
Yeah, I pay taxes.
Okay, I pay taxes.
Yeah.
So then we have jobs?
Probably not.
No? Okay, so what's a job?
A job is someone who works for a living. I mean,
I do work for a living.
Not really.
We're working right now, dude.
Job is someone who has a boss.
Joe, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal for the real job, Joe. My man, I appreciate you for that. I want everybody to show some love to Joe. Down below on that.
No, just tell us what a real job is coherently.
Thank you for the $20.
A real job is someone who doesn't grift on little children for money.
Wait, but we love grifting. Very fucking griftmas.
Joe's a fucking grown man.
We love grifting.
One second, can we just slow this down, Seth? So Joe
of America.
Seth, I need you to slow this down. You just said, you just said that I prey on little children for money.
You have to be 18 to have
One second, can I just please have a second? Just please,
You don't think most of your donors are little children?
No.
You're ridiculous if you don't think that.
I don't want to fight for the mic, Seth.
All right.
Joe just donated me $20 on PayPal. Joe's a fucking grown man.
Of course you'll hire every one.
Gina, thank you for the $1 for 27. For your 27. Shar, thank you so much for the $5 thanks for doing a real job on a MAGA cultist.
Wait, where are these children like getting money? Like, for instance, like Hannah, just let's see here, a little bit ago, sent
They're
me
breaking their piggy banks.
$100 on
They're breaking their piggy banks
on
Dean. That's what it
Venmo.
is.
Like, where's a little child gonna get $100 from?
Marine, thank you for the $2 for I'm 41. Devin, thank you for the $5 for a 30-year-old woman. Christian, thank you so much for the $2 for a 31-year-old child.
Yeah, Laney, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Saying tell this man to shut the fuck up. I'm a grown woman.
Lying about their age.
Well, you just said it was. Maureen with a $2 saying that she's 41. Yeah, Maureen's 41. Natalie, or in other words, Vigilante, sent me just $10 on Venmo, saying that they're 36 years old. Jada with the $10 on Venmo saying for my mommy's pocketbook. Gabby is 21. Carrie with a $5 to PayPal on the 26-year-old woman. Tell Seth to shut the fuck up. Looks like none of the people donated.
Michaela, thank you for the 30-year-old child. And Janae, thank you so much. Janae, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1 for piggy bank change.
Joe with a $40 donation on PayPal saying I had to break open the piggy bank for this one. Let's show some love to Joe down below in that comment section. Jesse with a $35 saying that I'm 46. Sydney with a $5, a 22-year-old opening the piggy bank. Hannah with a $5 saying that she's 22 and works with disabled kids. Haley with a $1 saying I'm 21. Oh, I'm seeing like everyone that's donated to me is like older than I am, man.
Haley, thank you for the $1 for I'm 21. Aaliyah, thank you so much for the $2 from the infant. I'm 2 months old. Maria, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2 for literally not a child in my 20s. Carly, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much from a 28-year-old government employee. B, thank you so much for the $2 for sold my Chuck E. Cheese tokens for this.
Thom, thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo saying that I'm 52 years old. Priscilla with a $10. I'm a grown woman that works for a hospital. B with a $5. Just turned 23. Nicole with the $3. Just turned 23 as well. Millie with the $5. 35. Like, do you understand that every single person that is donating to me right now through the Venmo and the PayPal in my bio?
And Delia, thank you so much. I appreciate the $20. Thank you so much for 60-year-old here. And I'm so glad you guys are back. Victoria, thank you for the $5 for 33-year-old supporter. Rachel, thank you for the $3 from a literal fetus sending from uterus. Rachel, thank you for the $3 from a literal fetus sending from uterus. Natalie, thank you so much for the $10 from my partner always watches, and he's 40 years old. Ashlyn, thank you so much. I appreciate the 75 cents for ice cream truck money. Jeanette, thank you so much for the $10 for found my mom's credit card. Morgan, thank you for the 10 cents. I appreciate it. I'll definitely make sure to check. Sam, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much. Kirsten, thank you for the $5. And Gia, thank you for the $5.
So Seth, Maddie just sent me $23 on Venmo. Maddie says for my 23 years of life. Same thing with Delilah, $20, saying 60-year-old here, and I'm glad you're back.
Okay, we get it. But
it looks like these people are older than you are.
Sonia, think of the $10 for 36 here instead.
I do have a question for you, Dean. You do this especially.
Laura, thank you for the $1 for the
brag about how much money you make.
I don't.
Well,
absolutely,
you do because you'll have followers on.
I know I don't
talk
do
about
their
money.
That's absolute bullshit. Anybody that watches my stream knows that bullshit. That's bullshit too. Anybody like I don't even feel the need. I don't even feel the need to like refute that because everybody watching knows it's bullshit. Come on. Anyway, Scott.
Stacy, thank you so much for the $1 for 53 on January 31st. Millie, thank you so much for the $5 for the last of my tooth fairy money. I'm 30.
Go for it.
Knight, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you so much, Zygote from the womb. Eduardo, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much for saved up my box tops for this. Sadie, thank you for the $10 from 24. Thank you for what you do. Megan, thank you for the $5 from 51 years old. Kellis, thank you so much for the $1 for the 53-year-old. And Stacy, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll be 53. Oh, I already got that.
Go ahead, Seth.
Why was Big Mike not at the inauguration?
I have a question. Do you think that Michelle Obama's a man?
I do.
So men can get pregnant?
Obviously, it's a body.
You got cooked, Seth. You just got absolutely cooked, bro. You think men can get pregnant? That's crazy. That's crazy. Get fucking destroyed. Lenore, thank you so much for the $5 for I'm 28 but had more rights when I was the fetus. Echo, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much for I'm a 22-year-old. Thank you, I appreciate it. And then Kimberly, thank you for the $5 for watching from Australia. Krista, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you. Christy, thank you for the $1. Thank you. Wow. Does my Monopoly money count? Megan, thank you for the $1. Sarah, thank you for the $3. Sam, thank you for the $2 for lunch money.
Hey, what's up, man? You vote for Trump?
Goddamn right. How does it feel, boys?
And by the way, chat, we believe trans men are men and they can also get pregnant. We were just saying under their view, they believe that you can't do that. So we were just showing out their hypocrisy.
Eat a sandwich. My God, you're looking like.
Hey, one second, Ren. I gotta thank someone for a donation. Jessica, thank you so much for the $100 donation on Venmo. Let's get a billion, trillion, a million, big boom for Jessica down below in that chat, saying 36 years old. Thank you for defending logic, respect, intelligence, and democracy. Jessica, I love you. We all love you here. Everybody, show some love to Jessica. That is a crazy donation. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Rana, take it away, my man.
Oh, I already did. My God, how we feeling today, boys? It was a great day, wasn't it?
One moment. Patrice Shaw with a $5 on Venmo and Courtney with a $10 on Venmo as well. Take it away.
Marine, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it. Patty, thank you so much for the $15. Thank you so much for my SNH green stamp sash. Nora, thank you for the $1. Ma, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it.
I want to have a conversation with you, Rana. It was a very dark day for America. You support Trump. Why is that?
Kicking dudes that think they're women out of sports. That's why. That's one of the big ones.
Okay, so you want trans women not to compete in women's sports. So first of all, it's funny that that's your main concern in America when there's only 11. Hey, Rana, could you demonstrate self-control, bud?
I can, yes.
There you go. All right, try it on live right now. So it's funny that, okay, 1 second. Rana, what did we just talk about? We talked about self-control, buddy. You got it? Good boy. So it's funny that your main concern is trans women compete in women's sports. We actually can't even debate about that, though. It'll just get me taken down. So is there anything else? Any other reasons why you voted for Trump?
Wait, can I just ask, are you Christian, Rana?
No, I'm Catholic.
That is Christian, genius.
No, you're a fucking idiot. Oh my God. They're completely different.
Wait.
Really? Can you tell me what a Christian is?
Yeah, define Christianity.
I'm not a Christian. I'm a Catholic, buddy.
Yeah, define Catholic, define Christian.
This is what we believe with the Virgin Mary.
Rana. Define Catholic, define Christian.
Why is an atheist talking?
Rana, define Catholic, define Christian.
Rana, Catholicism is a denomination of Christianity, so tell us what Christianity is.
Define Catholic, define Christian.
How'd you just mute me?
Because I have the power to now. Answer the question. What is the definition of Christianity?
Define Catholic, define Christian.
Wait, I can't hear you. You guys are talking over each other.
Define Catholic and define Christian.
The big difference between them is...
No, that's not what I asked you to do. I asked you to define Catholic and define Christian.
This is why Emily cooked you in that interview, bro.
I kicked Emily. Stop pivoting. Define Catholic, define Christian.
You're the one pivoting. What are you talking about?
I'm not pivoting.
She literally ran away.
I don't even care right now. I just want you to define Catholic and define Christian.
So I call you out for pivoting, and now you're like, I don't even care.
What the fuck? I said that I don't
can you
even
define
care about
Christian?
Emily. Define Catholic,
just define Christian.
Okay, fine. I will define it for you if you stop interrupting me. Now, what I know about Christians, because I'm not a Christian.
Dude.
I didn't interrupt you. I muted you.
Dude, define... Okay, Rana, I'm going to be incredibly strict with what I'm asking of you. Okay? And I want to make it very clear so you know exactly what to, expect. If you define... Or if you respond with anything outside of, the boundaries of my question, you'll be interrupted and muted again. Define the word Catholic, then define the word Christian. I'll even give you an example of a possible answer so you kind of know what a response may sound like. I, Rana, define Catholic as a follower of Jesus that also holds value to the apostolic succession as set forth by St. Peter, the first pope of the Catholic Church. I also define Christian as a follower of Jesus Christ. So there's an example of an answer. It's your turn now. Define the word Catholic and define the word Christian.
Guess what, Dean? I'm not going to because I want to talk about the trannies.
Okay, kick him out.
Oh!
I hate people like that. Sarah, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much, Stony. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $10. Thank you so much, Stony. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sam, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. Thank you. Marine, again, thank you. Christelle, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Rena, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Monica, thank you for the $2.32 for Discord, says hi. And then McKenna, thank you so much for the $1. I really appreciate it.
God,
and then
half of the people in hell, if Christianity was true, are the conservative Catholic freakwads like that guy.
Seriously. And then David, Trump wasn't talking about the fact that he rigged the election. He just can't coherently put sentences together. And he was going back and forth between talking about the 2020 election, talking about the 2024 election, and it just like is incoherent. So he wasn't actually saying that he rigged the election here in 2024. Gabby, thank you so much for the $4. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Santana watched the whole thing and went through it as well.
Hey, Prodigy, you vote for Trump.
They said Dean didn't see the donation.
I did.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
And policies, military. We were taken care of. We didn't lose as many people when I was in.
Okay, so what's the difference between the policy as it would relate to the military of Kamala Harris?
They were more taken care of rather than
That's a phrase. I'm asking you for a very specific policy. And it's funny that you say the military is better taken care of when more service members died.
Okay, explain.
65 service members died in combat under Trump, 16 under Biden.
Okay, and Biden claimed that nobody died under his administration.
Well, thank you for the $5. Well, if he did, he was wrong. But I don't think he did.
Okay. He did.
Oh, wait, I think I remember that clip. Yeah, that was a pretty, you misspoke there. But you're still not answering my question about the difference as it would relate to the policy towards the military of Trump and Kamala Harris. If you don't answer the question, I'm going to kick you. I'm really done with you dense shitheads. I'm not going to lie. So, like, stop being a beta
rude, bro.
and respond to the... I know, and it's honest, too. So stop being a beta and respond to the question.
Damn, that's crazy.
What's the difference between the policy as it would relate to the military of Kamala Harris and Trump?
Taken care of, PACT Acts, bro. The VA. All the care that we...
He's not answering a question. By the way, the PACT Act was Biden and Harris, you donut.
He could be referencing the Animal PACT Act that Trump passed. Sonia, thank you so much for the $10.
I just like want...
Trump White House archive is not a reliable source now.
I just want like a coherent person to come up here and debate me. But like, we literal rage baiters.
Everyone who's in my YouTube live, can you like the stream, everyone? Can you like the stream? I really would appreciate that. All right, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Let's run it up to 5.5 million likes, everyone.
Do you guys know who Connor Eats Pants is? Anyone in here?
Pants is? Anyone in here?
Echo.
Hello.
That was great.
Yeah. So apparently Connor reached out to me for a Fortnite Friday before the election, and I just fucking egoed him.
Who's that?
He's a really big Minecraft slash just video gamer a streamer as a whole, and apparently I just like never saw it.
That's rough.
Yeah,
dude, we should do that. Let's just do a Minecraft. Video.
Did you see like the video where Alex Stitman and whatnot like went on and played Fortnite?
No.
Damn, you're not in the loop. Okay, well, Fortnite Friday with Connor is a big deal. Okay, very big deal. Apparently, I missed
and you could have played Fortnite with them?
Yeah, apparently I missed it, quite frankly.
Dude, we need to play Fortnite with some of the Fortnite streamers, dude. That'd be fun.
For real. Well, it's really hard to kind of emerge in other spaces when you're in politics. Like a lot of...
They don't want to engage with you because they think you're some insane liberal.
Well, that's not even a thing. Like, they just don't want to become politically vested in one side of the aisle or another because of the controversy that it comes with. So it's just really hard to go outside of the politosphere once you're in it.
Love that, dude. Love that. Haley, no, we do not have a P.O. box because someone would probably send us some crazy shit.
Hey, what's going on? Russell, did you vote for Trump?
Listen, I just love you guys. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Appreciate
you.
you.
Love you too. Maeve, thanks for
We are just looking for people who are debating.
I appreciate that.
If you want to support Dean or I, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree is in the bio, everyone.
Thomas.
You can also check out our YouTube channels.
Thomas, thank you so much for the $50 donation on Venmo. That's very kind of you, Thomas. Thomas says, super excited for the YouTube show. Let's get at least 500 big booms for Thomas down below for the insane donation. And then second of all, I said that I'd share more about the Dean Withers show once we hit 50K subs. We are 1,700 subs away. Well, what are we doing? You guys have an opportunity to learn so much about the Dean Withers show, and you're just not grabbing it. You're not.
Dude, I'm not even to 45K yet. That's crazy.
You're not running for it.
Dean's wiping me out of the water without even having a video chat. Please save us.
Someone in the comment section just called us a grifter, but it was misspelled.
Samantha, thank you for $5. Thank you so much. Invite them, please.
I got it, bro. There they are. Their name is
join?
Abortion is Murder. What? Dude, please get in the queue. We're gonna get that next guest up in here. I can't even invite them. They're like one of the guests that I can't invite, although they're in the chat. One of those guys. But sometimes they'll still be like in the queue. Let's go get that next guest up in here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Quite frankly. All right. Moving on to that next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who we got. Everybody, just give us a minute. You know, I just saw that someone I went to college with was in the chat wanting to come up here and debate. That's funny. Wonder if they're still in here.
That's rough.
Would you want me to get a guest up here?
Yep, I got you.
Fire.
Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates, everyone.
I'm not gonna lie, I may end a little early today. Like, I'm just freezing. I'm so cold.
I'd probably go do a Q&A or something then.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, my feet are better fall the fuck off my feet. Trying to find our next guest, guys. Everyone just give us a minute. Trying to get that next guest loading up in. Everybody just give us a minute.
All right, yo, what's up, Howdy? Oh, okay.
Guys, if you're in the queue, make sure that you're present and ready to debate. Bobby, what's
Happy
up?
B-Day to Serenity.
Did you vote for Trump? Motherfucker.
Nope, nothing.
Dude.
Not there.
Ah!
Motherfucker, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Oh my, I'm dying. I'm dying, bro.
Motherfucker, dude, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Oh man, I just need to get out of this chair. I need to go touch some grass. Oh no.
Yo, why do you guys like this?
Why am I
Like
like
what?
what? Just name the critique, then run it.
Well, I mean, I see you guys up here all the time, and all you guys do is say a whole lot, but it never really means anything.
What do you mean by that? Because that didn't really mean. You said a whole lot there. That didn't really mean much. So please go ahead. Elena, thank you so much. I appreciate the hand heart. Thank you. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Again, everyone, we are just looking for some debates. Everyone. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live, everyone. It should get it out to more people. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Oh, they left. All right, let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Dean, I would only have an hour to go live. Should I do Q&A? Or, like, stream debate?
Yeah, probably do like a Q&A. I'm not even sure if I want to get off yet. Damn, so Trump just pardoned 1,500 January 6 rioters.
Mm-hmm. How many of them were violent?
Well, I mean, assuming they had criminal convictions, probably all of them.
They wouldn't all be violent.
Well, I wonder if he pardoned people that had even like small.
You can have criminal conviction for trespassing. Yeah, so like a lot of them were probably trespassing. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
27.
Did you vote Trump?
I did.
Yeah, Will!
Oh, shoot.
Thank you so much for the Leon the
What was
Kid,
that?
Will. That's incredibly kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. W's for Will. And Gerard,
Why'd you vote
thank you
Trump,
for
Andrew?
$15 on Venmo as well. Thank you, Gerard.
Andrew?
Yeah.
What's the reason why you voted?
Oh, my
for
bad. I just felt like he would be a better president.
Why so?
I'm actually
Dude, that was great. Someone just saying Trump just pulled out of the Paris Climate Accords. I'd have to check.
He did.
You did? That's
Right, he
fucking crazy, dude. Great, dude. We have a president who doesn't even fucking believe in science, dude. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
Did you vote Trump?
Okay, no, I didn't, and I was about to.
Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Please, everyone, only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? I'm gonna go crazy, Dean.
A big boom. New tweet alert. Woo, woo, woo. If you're on X.
2025.
Well, if you're on X, at it's Dean Withers, go drop it a like. Go drop it a retweet. Trump 2025, got it. Got a question. How many branches of government are there?
3.
3, okay, alright. Why did you vote for Trump?
Why'd you vote Trump?
Because he's gonna make this country for whites again.
The fuck did you for white people? Wait. Do you think that white people are superior to non-white people?
Duh.
Okay, why?
Because we brought civilization and
Wait, white people brought civilization. The first civilization was 3,700 years ago in what is now known as Israel and Palestine. And they were
we
not
brought
white.
civilization everywhere. Everywhere. Like the America, Australia.
Oh, so are you saying that white people are colonizers?
I think he's true.
Yeah.
Is colonialization in the sense of taking people's land, raping them, and killing them is a good thing?
Just taking the land.
Okay, I agree with Parker. I also think that you're trolling.
Like, what a weirdo. Let's get this next person up here, everyone. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Dean, you just got a gift.
Will, thank you for the meteor shower. I appreciate you for the love. Thank you. Shout out Will. Very kind of you.
Barbara, thank you for the $1.
All right, we're going to go and get our next guest up in here, guys. Everyone just give us a minute while we do. It's taking us a minute here. I'm sidetracked with a million things. My feet are really cold. Really cold. It's starting to get dark outside. All right, J Mac, hello. Did you vote for Trump?
I did indeed.
Why?
Well, where do we start? I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. They know me. It snows. I skied and they froze.
Fire.
Cold.
Let's go get the next guest up in here. All right, Matt. Yo, let's do you, Parker.
Yo, Will, thank you so much for the diamond gun. Thank you so much, Will. I appreciate it. People are spamming the comment section.
Reproductiverights.gov. Well, expected. Shitty. Let's see. Rights. I'm going to go to if you want to help us get our next guest up here.
Gotcha.
Reproductiverights.gov. Yeah, straight up.
Christy, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much.
Fucking hell, man.
Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. If you want to support Dino, I have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link tree in the bio.
What a tyrant. Like,
hello.
I know, right?
Doesn't make sense. Hey, what's up, man?
Where's the corgi?
What's up, man?
Did you vote Trump?
Yeah, I did, bro.
Why so?
Just for the simple fact, like, he's just a lot smarter than, like, everyone else.
Trump is smart?
How?
Wait. I want you to reference one clip of Trump speaking intelligently about domestic or foreign policy in the last 8 years.
Well, so let's tell me when Kamala did.
No, shut the fuck up. I want you to give me a clip of Donald Trump speaking intelligently about domestic or foreign policy in the last 8 years.
Well, can you reference?
I can, but I'm not going to allow you to pivot because I kind of want an answer to my question. Annie, thank you for the $10 on Venmo, saying you guys are the best. Keep educating. I love you. I love you too, Annie. How kind, how thoughtful. Thank you. So now go ahead and answer that question for me there, pal.
Yes, I'm gonna answer, bro. Like, you know.
So do it. Stop edging me for the answer.
Oh, bro, chill. Okay, listen. You know, the thing is, you know, he's like, he's really intellectual, you know, so.
I'm still getting edged.
Bro, like, okay, so are you gonna tell me why Kamala?
Nah, you're still edging me. Give me a clip. You're still edging me. Stop edging me. Stop it. Give me a clip of Trump speaking intelligently about domestic or foreign policy in the last 8 years.
What the fuck are we talking about? The domestic.
We're talking about the fact that you call Trump intelligent, and I asked you to play a single clip of Trump speaking intelligently about domestic or foreign policy for the last 8 years.
Can't even speak when he speaks.
You can't fucking answer the question. Stop crashing out. Stop being a donut and answer the question. What happened to civility? What happened to intelligence? What happened to debate? What happened to it? Well, I mean, really? Like, if you can't answer the question, just say so, okay? But, like, this whole act of, like, I'm just gonna act like the question doesn't exist is kind of like a 5-year-old covering up their eyes and saying, well, maybe I'm invisible now. Like, it doesn't work.
They left. All right, let's get this next person.
Oh man! Wow. Hello, MK
what's up? How old are you?
X Club.
61.
Did you vote Trump?
Of course.
Now, why would you do that?
Because he's really intelligent.
Show me one clip of him speaking intelligently about policy in the last 8 years.
So he said that if Hamas doesn't free the hostages, he is going. All hell is going to break loose. And what?
you think that's an intelligent statement? No. So when I ask you for a clip of him speaking intelligently about policy, first of all, I mean like, oh, my name's Donald Trump, and I want to implement this specific form of economic policy as it would create this amount of good for the U.S. people using these means, these resources, explaining it logically, and you know, demonstrating its entailments, etc. I want you to play me a clip of him doing this himself.
Do you care about whether it sounds intelligent or not, or do you care about results, Dean?
I care about
what he said is not actually showing of any fucking results. You understand? The only reason it would have likely happened at the point in which it did, after the point in which there was the election, is because Donald Trump urged Netanyahu to not accept a ceasefire. The same deal we had specifically from months ago under the Biden-Harris administration.
Hamas is scared of Trump. That's what got it done. He knows that he's
no, you have actually no evidence of that. They accepted it back then. The only reason it didn't go through is because Donald Trump was urging Netanyahu to not accept the ceasefire deal because he didn't want Democrats to look good.
Oh God, come on, guys.
What? You have no response to anything I'm saying.
Everything he does, it sucks. That's your point.
No, that's not. That's not. Let me give you an example. Him trying to to keep TikTok around, that's a good thing. There you go. Good example. Operation Warp Speed. That's a good thing. But most of the things about Donald Trump are fucking terrible. That's why we're on this live arguing against him. They're fucking horrible. He's a terrible human being. He was held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will. He bragged about walking into the changing rooms of teenage girls in Miss USA that were changing to inspect them because he quote unquote owns a place. He said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Says he has sex in common with his daughter. Said yeah to Howard Stern calling his daughter a piece of ass. I can keep going.
Oh my gosh. SKTV. Thank you so much for the $50 donation on Venmo. SKTV, that is so incredibly kind of you. One moment. Thank you so much for the one moment. Thank you for the $50 donation. I want to see at least 50 big booms for SKTV down below in that chat. SKTV says, thank you both for what you do, never stop. Well, thank you for your incredibly kind donation, as well as Annie with the $10. Thank you guys so much. And Alias, thank you so much for the $10 as well. That is ELIAS. Thanks.
Parker, play the clip of when he was interviewed about the pageant with Howard Stern. He never says teen. You're making that up.
No, he doesn't specifically himself say teen, but
There
we
you
have
go.
people.
Thank
Let me
you.
explain.
Thank you.
We have
Jordan,
people
thanks for the
particularly who are victims who came out, multiple victims who talked about how there were girls as young as 15 years old there, 4 girls as young as 15 years old, right? And we have people who have talked about this who specifically were victims. So not only did he specifically say that he was inspecting, right, them at pageants, but we know what pageants he owned. And we have victims who have come out about the story. So that wasn't like an own you fucking think it is. You understand that, right?
But you're just making assumptions.
I'm not making assumptions.
You
This is
are.
literally with the evidence that we have.
The
evidence that we have points towards there are victims. Donald Trump bragged about doing this, and he owned these pageants. The pageants he owned, Miss Teen USA. That's the pageants he owned in that time period. Right?
Okay.
And teen
So
or
you
not, it's
just
still
said-
fucking disgusting for him to walk into changing rooms to inspect anyone against their consent.
You just said it points towards. You didn't say it's factual. You just said it's point towards. That is not factual.
Yes, it is, because when
You
I'm
just said
referencing
points towards.
Yeah, the facts point towards this conclusion, you
towards
fucking
is not
Nimrod.
factual.
Are you okay? The facts point towards this conclusion, Nimrod.
Let me run this. Okay, fact number 1, Socrates is a man. Fact number 2, all men are mortal. These facts point towards the conclusion that Socrates is mortal. Would we also thereby say it's a fact that Socrates is mortal? It's called inductive and deductive reasoning. Donut. But go ahead and answer that question. If those two facts point towards the conclusions that Socrates is mortal, is it thereby a fact that Socrates is mortal?
He doesn't know what you're saying. Cassidy, thank you so much for the $1. SKTV, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. Thank you so much, SKTV, for keep cooking. Thank you so much. Joe, thank you for the $10 for fuck Trump. Tanya, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. And Thomas with the $50 as well on Venmo. Thank you so much, Thomas. Squeeze some W's for Thomas and W's for SKTV. Thank you so much. Michelle, thank you for the $1. My YouTube is Parker at a job.
Hey, Grandpa,
Katie, thank you for the $1.
Can I get a response, Grandpa?
Why do you call me Grandpa?
I don't know. Sorry.
I'm not a grandpa.
You're not? Oh.
I'm in better shape than you are, Dean.
Yeah, I bet there's a good chance that you are. I've been letting myself get out of shape, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I used to take such a great pride.
Hey, you know what?
In my physical health, and I've really let myself down in the last 12 months.
I really respect you for saying that.
How do you respect me for saying that I don't like going to the gym? I never go to the gym, and all I do is sit on TikTok and debate people and hang out with my girlfriend.
You nerd. Fucking.
How do you feel about that one?
Well, here's the thing. You should listen to your doctor, and your doctor will tell you that you should get exercise and a good diet every day.
Yeah, dude, exercise and a good diet every day.
I have a question.
A whole lot of good
MK,
I actually fully support and endorse that message.
Do you support vaccines, MK? Or do you believe in climate change? Because you said believe the professionals, listen to the professionals, right? Except for when it comes to Trump denying climate change.
Yeah, but different professionals have different perspective. Not
97% of climate scientists. 97% of climate scientists. And also, you could have said the same thing about my doctor, right? Not all doctors are on the same page.
There's 3% that says you don't. There's not one doctor out there that's not going to tell you that diet and exercise is a good thing. Not one.
You mean a bad thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I said there's not one that
it's
will
still like
say
you're talking
that
about
it's not a
consensus
good
versus
thing.
consensus.
Follow along.
You still accept it, right?
What?
But also, Joe, thank you for the $10 on Venmo saying fuck Trump. That's right, Joe. Samantha, thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo saying thank you for everything that you do. Can't wait for the YouTube show. I cannot wait for the YouTube show either. I'm so hyped. Jordan, thank you for the $10, and Elias, thank you for the $10 as well. You guys are very kind. If you do want to support me, the Venmo and the PayPal are in the link in the bio. Appreciate everyone for the love.
Hey, thank you for the 3 follows, by the way.
Amy, thank you so much for the $1. I did hear about that. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate it. Sean, thank you so much for the $5. MK, can you thank all of them for the donations?
Yeah. Guys and girls, thank you all for the donations.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the happy bear. Thank you. So MK, I have a question. Can you name a Trump policy you like?
I love that he clamped down on the border today at 1:00. They said no more. You stay in Mexico.
No, like a specific policy.
I love that he said F the Green New Deal. That's out.
That's still not a policy. Still not a policy.
Drill.
There was no Green New Deal. What policy?
He's going to bring down inflation. Parker, you know what the funny thing about this is? It's like all you guys say is like, give me a policy, give me a policy. That strategy was a losing strategy, and you still are sticking with it.
Yeah. So the reason why we lost is because people attributed inflation to the incumbent presidency. That happened everywhere around the world. I don't think that it was the messaging. It was the fault, particularly when it comes to other types of things.
Okay.
Right? The only messaging I would have argued against, like particularly, or the few things would be like, one, I think that we should have been like for an arms embargo against Israel, and then two, I think that it is the case that when we relate to what's it called, the policy in terms of trans people and social issues, I think that we should have talked about those things more, so that the Republicans weren't the ones constructing the narrative about quote unquote how bad trans people are. Right? Instead, we need to talk about that. And
Also,
to show
Biden-
that trans people are okay, you should accept trans people, and that being anti-trans is stupid.
Also, Biden took a generational L on the TikTok ban.
Yeah, as well.
Where does inflation start, Parker?
It depends on the context.
Well, it starts with energy.
That's not always the case.
Yeah, well, it is in this case.
Rebecca, thank you for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you for the love, Rebecca. Everybody, please show some love to Rebecca. And Liz, thank you for the $5 on Venmo as well.
So we are more energy independent under the Biden-Harris administration. Did you know that? Than we were originally under the Trump administration.
How so?
Well, they did the largest investment in renewable energy ever, and they had higher domestic level of oil production.
What kind of energy?
I mean, like renewable energies. I'm talking solar, wind. I'm talking. There's also nuclear, which isn't renewable. Solar, wind, tidal. There was plenty of things. Hydroelectric.
That completely hurt our economy.
It's not hurting our economy.
It completely contributed to inflation, which is why
it's wrong.
He signed the executive order to get rid of it.
The Inflation Reduction Act was deficit reducing. So the renewable energy policy, that was the largest investment in renewable energy ever, still was deficit reducing. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Parker, are most trucks that deliver goods, do they run on electric or do they run on gas?
Dude, there was not only the largest level of production of oil, like under the Biden-Harris administration comparative to the Trump administration originally, but it is the case that there was also the largest level of production of renewable energy because of the investment in renewable energy. So the energy production was higher under the Biden-Harris administration than originally under the Trump administration. So I don't know why you're acting like somehow Trump was better. Can you tell me what policy Trump supported that is better?
What is the deficit? What is the deficit with oil and gas right now?
I don't know. You mean deficit with oil and gas?
There's a deficit between how much is produced and how much is actually refined.
You could try
What's
to
the
tell me
deficit?
now. I don't know. Tell me.
It's 6 million barrels a day.
And
Okay,
who's president?
If you don't fix that,
Wait. MK, who's president?
Yes. Biden.
No,
That was
Trump
under
is president.
Biden.
Trump is president.
No, that's a number that was quoted. I talked to Dean about this about a month ago. That was a number that I quoted from a month ago.
Okay, so where did you get that source from?
I'm surprised. EIA.gov. Look it up.
That's where you got it from?
And
what is it? What is it now?
Donald Trump has officially put a 75-day stay on the TikTok ban. By the way,
75 days.
Yeah.
Boom.
Why not 90? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
He'll get it done before.
What day does that give us still?
Thank you for the follows and thank you for the rewards.
Wow.
Shut up, grifter.
Is that right? Is that right before my birthday, bro?
I'm kidding. It's April 5th.
Right before my birthday. What the fuck?
Wait, when's your birthday?
April 7th, dude.
Oh, man.
You know what? Parker, let Trump know that and he'll extend it through your birthday.
Oh, dude, you got fucked, Parker. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. One thing I will say, Trump actually proposed a pretty good plan for saving TikTok. So he proposed that a US-based company buys only 50% of TikTok US and then works in a collaborative effort with ByteDance in China to secure consumer data in accordance with the legislation that was passed. That was like
Was that a tattoo on your finger?
It was like a what?
I thought I saw a tattoo on your finger or something.
No. But that was like that's a pretty good proposal from Trump. Good deal.
Can you do it in the Trump voice? That was the greatest proposal.
It was the greatest proposal I've ever made. Quite frankly, I'm going to save TikTok because I care about Americans so very, very, very much. Now, I promise that I did not start the TikTok ban. That was not me. That was someone else. It was somebody else that started the TikTok ban. It was not me. The radical leftists that will tell you that I'm the one that got the ball rolling are all lying, quite frankly. And when you open your app and you see, thank you, President Trump, know that I gave you the grace from my hand to stay on this platform. I want everybody to celebrate me. Everybody praise me. Everybody give me the credit that I deserve for making your life sufficiently better. Quite frankly.
That was excellent. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You
I'm finally starting to get like the propaganda comments about like the TikTok ban as it would relate to Trump saving it. Like I saw a video that said President Trump saved TikTok, and it was some guy dancing with like 3 million likes, and I just clicked in through a new account, so I just got the pop-up that said thank you, President Trump. It just kind of like reminded me of like some like fucking like North Korean propaganda that's like yippee, praise the supreme leader for saving you from the radical leftists. Yippee!
Bye, Kitty. Thank you for the $2. Thank you, bye, Kitty.
That's not a good comparison.
And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Haley, thank you for the $5. Savannah, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you. I wish I had more for your fake job in propaganda.
Like if
And
anyone
Sean,
in
thank you for
here has ever watched the TV show called Severance, like I don't know if you have or not, they would like play the severed workers, like a tape of the Lumen company. And these tapes that they'd play about Lumen were pure fucking propaganda. And like Trump saving TikTok and TikTok's announcement about it, and the videos saying President Trump saved TikTok. It's like identical to like the experience of like one of those Lumen videos in Severance. I don't know. Anyways, what do we want to do?
You think he saved it because Barron told him to save it?
No, I think he saved it because it was just a really easy way to get glory and praise from a lot of Americans, specifically those in the younger generations who have typically swayed left for modern U.S. history.
Agreed. I mean, so smart.
Yeah. From his perspective, yeah, definitely.
Dean,
absolutely.
Dean, will you actually say that was intelligent?
Well, yeah, I will. I will say that was intelligent for his goals.
There are fireworks going off in my head right
however, like overwhelmingly, like although like I will admit that Donald Trump is pretty good at contorting reality to deceptively achieve his goals by taking advantage of the pitfalls of humanity. He's definitely not intelligent in the sense of achieving any goals for the success of humanity. Like, I don't know, the reason I think Trump is so successful is because he could take a scenario and manipulate it and contort it and convince. He would be, and I mean this very seriously, one of the best used car salesmen ever. He'd be so good at it.
That's an insult to the American people.
You know, it's an insult to the American people when you vote for a candidate that literally tried to undermine the results of the last election in 2020. Right, no sufficient evidence. 60 plus court cases indicated no sufficient evidence to overturn the election.
Parker, let me ask you a question. There is a such thing as election fraud in every election, correct?
Yeah, just not sufficient to overturn the election.
Okay, but you said not sufficient, right? So you agree that there was election fraud. In his opinion,
you agree there was election fraud in the 2024 election?
I personally don't, but that's my opinion.
Okay, that's just fucking stupid then. I'm sorry.
That's my
There's
opinion.
election fraud. I'm just going to let you know there's election fraud in every election, but not sufficient to overturn the election. Nowhere near enough to overturn the election. What you're not understanding is that Donald Trump was saying mass voter fraud to overturn the election. He said the election was rigged. Don't fucking rewrite history and act like he wasn't arguing that when he argued for all the rules, regulations, and articles in the Constitution to be fucking destroyed.
Okay. So if you're saying that that's factual, what amount of election fraud was there? Give me a number, a specific number.
I don't have a specific number.
There you go.
I think the Heritage Foundation said about 900 counts of like single instant false ballots.
And
that's the and that's the Heritage Foundation.
In 2020, they gave an exact number.
I think the Heritage Foundation did.
And you agree that that's possible to give an exact number?
Marcos,
well, your own side did that.
I'm just reiterating what's been reported on by the Heritage Foundation. I'm sorry. I'm kind of done with debates for the day. I'm sorry, MK. I'm sorry.
Q&A?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm done.
Are you going to stay on this account and do Q&A, or do you want me to go on my second account or something?
We could go. I want to go on yours in like 5 minutes, and I probably won't even go because like my feet are freezing.
Hey, everyone on YouTube, come join me on TikTok. Parker, get a real job. I'm going to be ending the YouTube stream right now. I'll be going live and doing Q&A. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
In a minute. I was just ending it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was streaming our debates to YouTube. I had like near 400 or 500 people the whole time.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go over and then I'll.
All right, bye.
I'm Parker, get a real job. All right, I'll see you here pretty soon. It was good debating with you today, Dean.
Yeah, it was a good day. Good day.